Good evening. We're back. Another episode of Out in the Shed. I'm your host, Nick. We've got a full house today. Dante, Travis, Taylor. First, we'll be discussing uh, one of Travolta's lesser known films, Look Who's Talking Now. And then we'll be going into Pulp Fiction. So, yeah, happy to have you all here.
Good to be
Thanks.
here.
Great to be back in the shed. It's a full
Mhm.
shed.
It's a full shed.
It is
Just
a
need
full
Mark Barr.
shed.
Yeah, we're just missing Mark Barr. We got to get him out in the shed.
Oh, jeez.
So I wanted to begin by asking Travis, what do you think of the first episodes of Pluribus?
Oh, I mean, I was kind of hooked. You seem to reserve your judgment on it a little bit. Did
I
you
haven't
have
seen
more
episode
negative
three
things
yet.
to say?
I haven't seen episode 3
Oh,
yet.
okay. We watched episode 1 and 2.
Same.
1 I think was like a perfect pilot.
I agree.
2, it went in a direction I didn't think it was gonna go, but I'm like okay with it, and I'm curious to see where it goes. But
I'm
generally,
curious
I,
as
I mean, I
well.
thought it was pretty
I was a
good.
little, I could see it becoming boring. Um, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's but I don't know. I don't know. Vince Gilligan's been pretty solid in the past. So let's
He
let's let's
might he
talk.
might earn a watch from me on that. I tend to avoid new shows until I can confirm that they're worth spending the time on. But
Yeah.
I feel like he's earned my trust with Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'd give it a watch.
Yeah. Well, it has like 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, but I feel like that's just because people are like, oh, it's Vince Gilligan, so I'm going to give it 100%. Anyway, let's talk about something that.
The only downs.
Oh, you go. You.
I was just gonna say, yeah, I was just gonna say the only downside is like I can't get instant gratification because it's all not out yet.
Was it?
Oh,
Does
I
it
that's
can't
kind
just,
of
come
nice.
week by week?
I respect
yeah,
that.
it's just, yeah.
Well,
But I digress.
we'll see. Let's talk about something that has a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. Look who. Let Jamie pull up the full movie, the entire movie of Look Who's Talking Now.
Uh,
Oh dear God.
I'm just gonna like preempt this by saying I think this may have been the worst movie I've ever seen.
It was pretty. It was pretty damn
Well,
bad.
yeah,
wasn't
but what's your full introductory remarks aside from that, Travis?
I would characterize this movie as evil and an assault on the human spirit.
it? Can you see the screen, by the way?
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, I can.
Well, Travis, what do you want? You want a pizza pie?
A good movie is what I want.
Mikey, what do you want? You want a pizza pie?
It was so bad. It was like
All I do-
disgusting.
All I do is go up to my dog, like I said in the video. Hey Murphy, what do you want? You want a pizza
If I was
pie?
watching a video of someone eating a cockroach, I would have been less disgusted.
I love your passion on this. This movie actually makes me
Yeah.
want to have kids so I can fuck with them like John Travolta. Like just go
But,
up and ask them if they want a pizza pie every day of their life.
But yeah, I'll pass the mic off if anybody else wants to give their
I
their
can give some
thoughts.
quick thoughts, but I think you guys may have more passion than me. Yeah, shockingly, I think this movie's still better than Staying Alive.
I was gonna say that, Nick.
I don't think this is the worst movie I've ever seen by a long shot. Travis, you gotta watch Staying Alive if you want to see a real piece of shit.
Look at this.
Um,
Staying alive.
That movie is so fucking bad.
Yeah.
I would give it the worst possible rating, which we can discuss later what that is if we. But yeah, this movie was really bad. It definitely deserved a 0%. I will say I got some like laughs, maybe unintentionally, with my parents. You know, like it was some of it was kind of like so bad it was funny. But this movie
Yeah,
was
there
really-
were a couple times that there were like 2 times that John Travolta made a joke that I laughed at,
Mhm.
but other than that, it was bad.
Yeah. It was pretty damn bad, I will say, but not as imagine a bad movie that you never laugh at. That's Staying Alive.
Oof.
Let's
Okay.
pass it to Taylor.
Yeah, I gotta say, I was pretty disgusted by like the intro credits being
Yes.
what they
Yes.
were,
Save that.
which
Save
I
that. We
won't
got to
I
go into
won't
that later.
I won't
Hold off
jump
on
I
that.
won't jump the shark. But what I will say
No, don't
is
go.
what I will say is the while the movie was horrible and really bad, I I couldn't help but smile at the ending for two reasons. You know, there were the wholesomeness of the ending. I gotta say, it got me.
Mhm.
But at the same time, you know, uh, the central triumph here is is ridiculous. I don't know. I think my main takeaway is that this movie. I think this movie's horrible, but on the whole, the trilogy, I think I that's another funny thing that we just watched the last one of this trilogy, but
Yeah.
It was like the
um
Return of the King.
I gotta say though, once I looked into what the first couple movies are, I'm pretty sure uh this is like Scientologist propaganda.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, I'll let Dante get his take in. We can explore that a bit more.
Yeah, let's
Uh,
leave Dante. I also have one other remark I need to make in the intro. So Dante, please share your thoughts.
Yeah, I was caught off guard because I hate to say it, but I'm fairly certain I've seen all three of these movies like
It's crazy.
within the first like 7 years of my life. I think I've watched them with my family.
that's
Because
wild.
I was having like these strange like deja vu moments where I was like, I've seen this before, and I could have sworn that in these movies, like it's either like a baby or an animal, and they can actually talk, and like you can hear them
Yeah.
and communicate with them. But that's not even the case. It's
No.
like they just have an inner monologue going on that the
Talking
audience can
really
hear.
dumb.
So like I hate the movie just based on that premise alone.
Hmm.
That that it's like what does it add? It doesn't add hardly anything to the plot, I don't think. It's uh, I, I don't yeah,
It
No,
sounds like
I
painful. It was painful to get through, but I do agree with you, Nick. Like Staying Alive was worse, was way worse
yeah,
than this.
way
That's
worse.
crazy.
Staying Alive is a whole nother level of bad.
Like Staying Alive,
I
I
think
was cringing. I was cringing constantly watching Staying Alive, but like I will give this movie some praise over Staying Alive because like I wasn't cringing the entire time watching this movie.
Yeah.
There were a few moments where I got some relief, but yeah, overall a big stinker.
Yeah. And Taylor, did you
I
want
think
to?
there's room for this movie to be worse though. I
Mhm.
think that now just imagine look who's talking now, but the dogs are both the CGI Scooby Doo from the Scooby Doo movie.
I would prefer that.
I actually rewatched those movies recently. I kind of kind of have a
With
soft
Freddie
spot for that.
Prinze
I find
Jr.
Scooby Doo to be very unsettling in those when he's like CG.
I have it is very uncanny valley, but I just have a soft spot for it because I watched it when I was so little, and I actually rewatched them and
Yeah.
still enjoyed it. But it is objectively, if I watched it now, I would think it's like unsettling. But yeah, the dog CG would have been worse.
Yeah. Like I kind of
Um,
respect them
yeah.
for using uh, actual dogs,
Hmm.
but
Hmm. Yeah. The
First
other
line of
thing.
the movie is you're gonna have plants growing out of your mouth. What does that mean?
Can I give my remark before we go into the movie proper?
That was less of a scene by scene and more of just a statement on how bad it
I
is.
mean, that is disgusting. No, what I was gonna say was I kind of thought not like when you said let's watch Look Who's Talking Now. This sort of sounded like the title of like a book about Jim Crow we'd read in middle school. I don't know. I don't know. That's what I thought in my mind. That's what it sounded like.
Jeez, dude.
Anyway, continue. So, do we want to go over? Do we want to go scene by scene, or maybe some high level thoughts about why it's bad? Like, what do we think?
Let me make my case for why I think this is like subliminal Scientology messaging.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah, I
not
wanna
this
hear
movie in particular, but the trilogy, which is it's crazy that they made 3 of these. But I'm not a Scientology expert, but I know they have this like concept of like all humans have like a thetan in them. That kind of like is like their higher being or whatever. Your thetan's trapped in your human shell, and I feel like that's what this is. This is kind of like teetering on that concept. The earlier ones where like the babies have like adult voices that are like their inner monologue and they're like intelligent.
Mhm.
I could be reading into it a bit too much,
What
but
is a Phaeton? I think I've heard of this, but I'm not.
it's like a celestial being, I think, that's like trapped inside of you. And I think that's kind of like one of the uh like personal growth moves in Scientology is to get you to like develop your thetan or whatever, or like get more in touch with your thetan.
Do you think having this like I could see it. So having this like fully formed consciousness or something in you points to like
Yeah.
some past life.
Well, the other thing
thing,
that really
or-
struck me is like, why the hell would John Travolta make these movies? Like, why would he sign up to do these horrible family comedies? And I feel like,
Yeah, I don't understand that.
I mean, there's a paycheck for sure. I'm sure he made some money off these movies, but
This one failed horribly.
I think he probably got paid though.
Yeah, he probably got paid decently well, but yeah, like why?
Yeah. So I feel like there's something nefarious with these movies. I got like a just like evil undertones from this
Mhm.
film, and I feel like it's
Yes.
kind.
I like that Travis called it evil.
Hey,
And I think
Jamie, I don't know if it's just me, but I can only see like the top half of your screen.
really.
Yeah. I just figured, yeah. Like when you had it in full screen, I couldn't see TriStar pictures at all. You know?
I have boomer. Oh wait.
It's better now.
Jeez, dude.
My God. I'm on a different computer. I'm trying to see if I can. Honestly, I don't feel like changing it. Do we really need to see the full screen?
No, not at all.
That's honestly, it's better now. I can see like the full.
Whatever.
screen.
You'll see enough. You'll see enough. If you can't see the movie, just let me know.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Travis, you called the movie evil. Could you maybe give us a little taste of why?
Well, I think it starts, I mean, Taylor alluded to it, but I think the intro is potentially the most disgusted I've ever been watching a movie when it wasn't intentional. Um,
I agree.
so
Like that's a
the
crazy intro
couple,
for a kids movie.
It's
Like
not a kids movie.
Well,
It's a PG-13 movie.
well, and what's even like more what the most disgusting part about it to me is that it's like, so first of all, John Travolta like easily has sex with his wife. So where's the conflict? Like you would think that she would be like, "No, I'm tired." But anyway, so they have sex, right? And then it immediately cuts to dogs having sex, and then it cuts to the intro, which you're like, "Am I seeing a human uterus or a dog uterus?" And then you're like, oh, human beings are just dogs. They're just animals because I can't tell the difference.
I will
And
go
then
as
you
far to
realize it's the
say
inside of a dog uterus, which is disgusting.
I will
How
go as far to
dare
say that
you?
I don't even think I'm gonna show the scene because it's so gross.
Yeah, Trav, I had the
Terrible.
same thought. I was like, "Are we inside of a dog's uterus? Like, is this
We
dog
Yeah,
were,
I
sperm?"
was just like cringing on the couch, like this is brutal. I'm not.
but
We're
that's
like five
what it
minutes
was.
in, and yeah, but I think that's another part of this film that's like really confusing. Like, who is the main? Is John Travolta the main character, or is Danny DeVito? Like,
I don't know.
who? What is this
Um,
film about?
it's
I
a
think the
nightmare.
film is about baby boy Mikey getting his pizza pie. That's what
Hey,
it's all about.
Mikey, what do you want? You want a pizza pie?
The
Hey,
first scene,
don't
the
be such a
hallway scene
dope,
is
huh?
dark. Like the lighting is
Dark,
dark. It's
darkly
nighttime.
lit.
Then it cuts to like sex in an alley. Then the title crawl. And then Danny DeVito is like being born in a dark closet. And then like there's this nightmarish shot from the dog's perspective of the owners. And then the mom dog is like, "Oh, those are our masters. One day you will come to want a master as well." Like,
Oh,
what am I watching right now?
Who says you want a master?
the
The
dog.
like
Danny
mom
DeVito's
dogs.
mom.
She's like, they're like, "Those are our masters." And then Danny's like, "Well, I don't want a master." She's like, "Oh, someday you will."
Ugh.
I would
Oh.
say
I I
you're right.
like I had some like after we got through the first that title crawl, I wrote in my notes a question: is Travolta ever in a movie that isn't like overtly sexual?
Is Blowout very sexual?
Dude, he looks so strung out in this movie too. He's like his eyes are like bloodshot and he looks on the verge of tears this whole movie for like no reason. He looks crazy.
Yeah.
This movie is terrible.
Like
That limey
he looks
cocksucker can rot in hell
horrendously
for all I
hungover.
care.
He looks
He's
horrendously hungover and strung out in
he's
every
just
single
fat. He's
scene.
just fat at this point.
Dude,
I
and
yeah.
even the dog getting like pity sex before he's about to be put down, like that just is like such a grimy premise for Danny DeVito's birth.
Yeah. Back alley sex under false pretenses.
Yeah. He's like, "I'm gonna be put down. I don't know if I'll make it out of the kennel
Oh.
alive, sweetheart. Give me some of that good."
Bingo.
And it was such a bleak presentation too. Like the I think the spaniel that's like
Fuck.
getting tricked is like, "Oh, I'm too young. I'm never going to get my figure back or whatever. Like my life's over."
And
And
Yeah, dude,
it
it's
was the
reminded me
director
of it rem
related to Harvey Weinstein?
Oh, no. That scene in the alley reminded
Yeah,
me
he
of
might be.
Lady
He
and the
might be.
Tramp.
Yeah, it's like a perversion of Lady and the Tramp, isn't it?
Yeah, I was like, if Lady and the Tramp was like a softcore porno. It's like, that's
It's
not
like I think this is the
vibing with
same
me.
issue I have in general with like parts of Pulp Fiction, oddly enough, to tie it back. It's like you know, like reproduction and like sex is it's part of life, but it's like the part of it like you can either present it in like a loving transcendent way or you can just literally stick a camera like up a dog's uterus and show
it's
the,
that's what
the
I'm
most
saying.
the most base interpretation of love, and it's just like it's the opposite of transcendence. It's like focusing on the most grimy, disgusting, like it makes the idea of sex gross.
That's what it is.
No, it really does. And like Travis said, like the framing of like John Travolta and his wife having sex and then the dogs having sex, it's like
Mm-hmm.
just lowering it even further.
Debasing it to like you're like you and your wife's loving relationship, you're no different than a back alley hound
Yeah.
dog. I
Also,
think
like
that
circling
yeah,
back.
that is
Oh,
gross.
go ahead. Go ahead.
No, no, no.
Like circling back, like I don't, I'm not advocating for tropes, but again, like what is the what is the conflict? Because like they're busy child rearing, but then they just start banging in the first like 3 minutes, and there's like no issue. Like, what's the conflict?
Well, can I?
I don't know.
I don't want to. I don't want to. Like, I don't want to jump the gun here, but
Wait, wait,
can I
wait,
tell
wait.
you what the central triumph is here?
I don't know what to tell you guys. All right.
Yeah, Taylor,
I'm
go ahead.
curious to hear, Taylor.
Go ahead, Taylor.
The central conflict and the triumph over that conflict is that John Travolta doesn't cheat on his wife.
Yes.
That's it. That it's presented as if it's a like obviously he would cheat on his wife, like duh. And then the fact that he doesn't, it's like, oh my god, wow, you're you did what you're
Bullshit.
supposed to do. Like
He
I don't,
didn't. Is
just
it he,
bizarre.
he and the dog? I guess the dog's relationship was the other triumph that the dogs get together, which is oddly a very similar dynamic to Grease.
Also, I
Or
will argue that while yet I agree with those triumphs, I almost feel, and again, back to the assault on the human
It's a
spirit.
lame triumph though. It's so
Yeah,
like
but I think that the movie is like subliminally trying to tell you that he shouldn't have done that, and he should have just like gone wayward.
yeah, absolutely. It's like, oh, he's
It's crazy, but it's
he's
like
like a high.
nefarious because it's all subliminal.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. I like the fact that like they say like the wife cheats or the wife was at like in an affair or something. So
Yeah,
you're like, oh well,
it's all grody.
it's
Well,
it's
yeah.
all fair in love and war, I guess. If she was like in an affair, then Travolta, I guess, wouldn't be like that bad for doing it. But it's like it's like vile. It's really nasty.
Yeah, can I
so
lay a
what
little
redeeming
bit of the
qualities does he
foreground?
have? Yeah, go for it.
So I was so curious after watching this because didn't remember, what the first two movies were. And in the first one, like I think Mikey is not even John Travolta's biological child. I'm pretty certain Christy Alley has an affair with her boss and gets pregnant with Mikey, but then her boss
No
like
way.
yeah.
What the
So
fuck?
yeah. But then their second
This
child
is what I'm
is
saying.
their child.
Wait, hold up.
Dude,
Dude,
Some
that's
some of the
crazy.
some of the film's cast members have publicly identified with religions like Scientology.
Yeah, Christy Allen's like a big Scientologist.
She actually has passed away, but yeah, that's crazy.
Was a big
She
Scientologist.
was. Well, I guess she's with Xenu now.
Good
So.
riddance.
Yeah, I do.
All I remember her is from Jenny Craig. Remember seeing her in the Jenny Craig commercials?
No.
Yes, yes.
That's like all I
Let me
remember
pull,
her
let me
from.
pull this shit up. Yeah, I do. I do think there's definitely like a Oh wow.
Like that's
Like,
all
yeah,
she was ever talking about.
that's no
Like
minnow
when she
trap. Is
went.
all I'm gonna say. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think this is also just like the lack of like God in the household. Like you've accepted a false god of
And
Xenu.
I also, on that same line, I think that this movie is like pre-coding America for like accepting permanent like box living.
Mm.
As a
Oh
Oh,
proud
yeah,
box lover myself.
they are like kind of New York like cosmopolitans living in a box.
Exactly. Like literally this whole all the subliminal messaging in this movie is like it's terrible.
It definitely
Yeah.
is. Yeah, it's like a. No, you're right. I think this is a godless movie unless you. I don't know.
It's
There's
literally
like
an assault on the human spirit.
yeah,
I'd say
people.
again.
No, it really
Peop-
is. It really is. The
Seems like it's making a lot of people gay.
Brilliant, brilliant. Yeah, I think
so
Also,
know.
can I
I
just
don't I don't
Go
know if
ahead.
we're
Go
gonna
ahead.
do
There
scene
we
by
go.
scene because I don't really think that that makes sense
We can do it
this.
quickly, but I like talking about the high
I,
level
I
shit.
wanna jump. I don't think it's that big of a jump from where we're at to talk about the daughter being like obsessed with Charles Barkley.
Yeah, that's what I was
That's
just gonna bring up. The
That's
That
doll.
was so weird.
that's a I don't know if we can.
Yeah.
Is
Uh,
that a subject we can broach?
I don't
I
know what. Wait, hit the Zuck. Someone hit the Zuck drop.
I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know what to tell you guys. All right.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
know
know.
what to
Can you
tell
guys
you
talk
guys.
about
All
that
right.
without getting us canceled?
Well, I'll say one of the two times actually that I laughed in this movie was I think unintentional, where the mom she like she realizes that the daughter wants to fly, and she's like, "Oh, that's why you like watching basketball." And like I started laughing. I was like, "What
What
did you
about
think
that's
it
funny?
was?"
Like they're
Because I
flying.
was like, "Well, what did well, no, I was like thinking like, well, what did she think the reason that she liked watching basketball was? And
Oh,
also, why does she have that giant doll?"
The
it's.
doll was really
I think
strange.
I think it's very. Jamie has it up. I feel like this is really weird and kind of
I know.
perverse because I remember, at least for me at this age, when you're like a little kid, you don't want anything to do with the opposite sex.
I know.
Like
Well,
Yeah.
girls have
that's yeah.
Barbies and men have action figures, but like there's something kind of. I mean, I'll just it's just like sort of sexual in a gross way. Like
Yes. Well, that's what I'm saying. When the
Well, that
mom was like, "Oh, that's why you like watching basketball." I was like, "Did you think she liked watching it because she liked watching like a bunch of like muscular black dudes running around?" Like
yeah,
I
what?
think
that's
you're
it.
right that
it
this
just
movie's
She's like
just
evil.
5 years
another
old.
just another drop in the bucket of like the strange perverse presentation in this film of like trying to make you like assume something.
Mm.
Yeah,
It's a
dude.
I
weird
mean, it's not
fucking
really
movie, man.
assuming, it's how they're presenting it, but
Also,
It's
in the final scene, John Travolta like stumbles into the cabin with that doll. It's like a through line for the whole film.
I don't know what to tell you guys.
yeah, maybe we shouldn't dwell on this for too long.
Maybe we'll put this behind the Patreon. I don't know what to tell you guys. This is a fucking evil. I didn't I just thought this movie was pretty bad. I didn't really pick up on it being like a debasement of the human soul, but I think you guys are actually right. I think it actually is like an evil movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I
For
think
sure.
I want to talk about this. I think the other thing that maybe makes it I want to hear your guys' take on this and if you think it contributes to the evilness. So I think there's a few things. One is this fails as a children's movie because there's too much adult stuff, but also fails as an adult movie because there's too much children's stuff. But I think the
I
other
agree.
thing is that and I think about this more as I get older, but like it's the story like stories like this, like family stories should fundamentally be about like the children and their growth, because well, they're the future. But this film isn't about the children. Like if you think about the movie like Elf, which is like one of the gold standards for a Christmas movie, like there's a lot of like father son stuff in that movie, and it's like very heartwarming. But in this movie, the kids are just like pushed to the side and don't have any plot arc. And who gets a plot arc? It's the dogs that get together, and it's the adults that deal with like a romance that ultimately doesn't matter. And the kids are like, there's maybe like the girl likes watching basketball, and the kid is like maybe not believing in Santa, but there's no focus on like
The
the
kids
growth
are
of the
kind of like
soul of it.
window dressing.
Yeah, like kids, like that is like the inversion of a society. What like a society should
Yep.
put its effort into the children. It should not be worrying about like ultimately who gives a fuck if Travolta like fucks this like secretary or whatever. Like it doesn't it's just a total inversion of the right way to orient a society. What are your guys' takes?
Yeah,
No, I think that's a great read.
yeah, and especially that all of those things are wrapped up in a Christmas movie, like on top of all that is so strange. Like
Yeah.
who thought that like you're so right. It doesn't resonate with children. It doesn't resonate with adults, and then to package it all in a Christmas movie, like who the hell would like of the people who went to go see this movie, like I'm curious who of those people walked away feeling like they got what they paid for, which was
Well,
like
well, yeah. If you took your kid to see this movie in 1993 or whatever, you're mortified that they saw insemination, and
Mommy,
like
what's that?
mentions of
Uh,
affairs, um, and like the kids are probably like, "That sucked. What's an affair?" Like, I don't give a shit about that.
I will go as
mhm.
far to say, and I mean this 100% unironically, I think this film is like an assault against God.
Yeah. Yes.
And
Yes.
Zero joke. It's just it's an assault on all that is. It's like an assault on the logos. It's like an inversion of all that is right.
Also, the
I
daughter
think
does like a knock knock joke where she's like, do you guys remember this?
I laughed.
She's like, knock knock, who's
I
there?
have this
She's
written
like,
down.
transsexuals.
Is that
Wait,
that's literally
wait, like,
what?
why is the daughter so demented?
I mean what you're saying about like the predictive programming too. It's like, hey America, knock knock, guess what's next? Transsexuals.
Yeah.
Oh
Fuck
wow.
me, man.
That's crazy.
There's also a scene where the son, he's like, "Mom, can I kill her?" in reference to her,
Yeah.
to the like 5-year-old little girl. I'm like, what am I watching right now?
Oh my god.
I think we need to do an episode on like demonology to try and figure out like what is being invoked in these different movies. I'm not actually sure what.
I honestly forgot until you guys just brought it up that Christmas was like a part of this film. Uh,
Mhm.
A
Bizarre.
Christmas movie about insemination, adultery,
Yeah,
fake breasts,
fairs and
dogs fucking.
So
Yeah,
crazy.
Jesus Christ.
really, really strange. Um, what else do I want to talk about?
I want to talk about why the fuck can, just objectively disregarding any of the metaphysical stuff, why the fuck, and I was talking about this with my mom, would you have talking dogs that can't talk to the people? It's so
Yeah.
stupid.
Yep. Agreed.
Yeah,
There's
I
no
was
point.
waiting for John Travolta to like slip on a kid's toy and hit his head, and then all of a sudden he could hear the dogs or something. I was waiting for that to
But
happen.
it would be kind of sweet if the kids could talk to the dogs at least maybe. But
That's
they
true.
can't.
That's true.
It's like two like orthogonal movies happening in like different dimensions or like parallel lines. It's so
Mhm.
dumb. Why would you do
And
that?
yeah, and that kind of makes it feel so weird. Like you don't know who. Like I was saying, I don't know what this film is about, or who this film is about. I should say, like
Yeah.
who is the main protagonist or main character or whatever.
And to the point of like the godlessness of this movie, like the whole character arc for Lil Mikey is him kind of coming to grips with the fact that like Santa Claus isn't real.
No, but he gets duped in the end.
He does? Oh, I don't even remember.
Remember the
Yeah,
guy plays on the radio
falls
Santa
back
Claus?
into that.
But why the fuck? Here's the other
Also,
thing. Like,
John
fuck.
John Travolta's excuse was that was his Jewish cousin.
Yeah,
Is that real?
yeah, that's
Yes,
what he said.
he was like, well, if that wasn't Santa, then who was it? Oh, that was his Jewish cousin.
Wow.
What did you say?
That was right before the Alvin and the Chipmunk song. I think.
Yeah, it was.
Do you think Xenu's a demon? I'm not joking. Do you think they like that he like that L. Ron Hubbard like intuited a demon or something?
Xenu does sound like a demon.
We can maybe let you guys think on that one, but um, yeah, yeah.
Call their spiritual. They call their spiritual work auditing. That's interesting.
Yeah, I mean it's just a cult.
Weird.
What were we just talking about?
Um,
Messing
I
with my
wanted
brain.
to. I'm gonna present this quote from the film without
Oh, we're talking. Wait,
context.
we're talking about the belief in Santa. I just want to say before you go, Taylor. Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
Even if the movie's PG-13, you probably still would take little kids to this movie because it doesn't look like an inappropriate movie. But then you have them talking about Santa not being real. You should never put that in a
Yeah.
kids movie. It's just so it's this movie's
Oh wow,
yeah.
I didn't even
More
think about
the
that.
more I reflect on it, I
Whoa.
think you are just right, Travis. The movie's just evil.
You blew it!
Bastards.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Taylor, what were you gonna
gosh,
say though?
imagine if you took some young kids to this and they're like, "What do they mean Santa's not real? What are they talking about?" Yeah, this is horrible.
They found
This
out Santa's
discussion is
not
making
real
me
from
realize it's even worse.
yeah. What is that? What is insemination? Why isn't Santa real? It's almost like I don't want to get too political, but I will. It is sort of like these horror stories of Britain where they're teaching kids about like anal sex in kindergarten.
Oh God.
Um, I mean, there's just countless stories of like that kids being taught like disgusting, depraved sexual things at very young ages. It just sort of makes me think of that. Like it's just trying to corrupt innocence.
Yeah. What else do I got here?
Taylor, what were you
I
gonna
have
quote though?
yeah, I have a quote. I have a quote written down from Danny DeVito that I wrote down. Just wanted to get you guys' takes on it. He says, "Cats can't live with them, can't eat them. They're ruining this city."
Oh. Oh.
Any thoughts?
Well, I'm curious when Cats was on Broadway. Was Cats on Broadway in 1993?
I don't
Be
know,
good.
man. What do you think of the quote though? I don't know really what I make of it.
I have no idea. I can't think of anything. I don't.
Cats, you can't live with them.
Can't. Can't. They're ruining the city.
Cats are ruining the city.
Can't think of what they'd be getting at there. But
Was there ever a cat that spoke in the movie, or was it only ever a dog that was speaking? There wasn't any
NFL,
cat,
who's
right?
talking now too.
well, yeah, they probably saved the cats for the next gimmick when the
Yeah,
cats can talk.
exactly.
There's no next gimmick. Hey, look, I
Cats.
found
Cats actually was on Broadway in
yeah.
'93.
I found a picture of Dante and Virgil looking at everyone who worked on this movie. It was crazy. Yeah. Um. Oh wait, I can't. You
Was
can't even fully
here's a
see it.
question.
Let me find it.
Was John Travolta supposed to be attractive in this movie? Like physically attractive?
That's in his contract. He's always attractive.
He's always viewed
But
as
like
attractive,
is
even when he's schlubby.
really still?
Like in the movie Michael, which we didn't watch, he is an angel and he has just a fat body, sort of like in this movie, but all the women love him to like a ridiculous degree where there's like 20 women dancing around him.
Ooh.
Yeah. I will say for how bad this was, there were a couple of times where John Travolta was like almost selling me on it with just like his charm.
I do
Yeah,
always like him dancing, I gotta say.
the dancing scenes were like the affair dream scene. I mean, he's a great dancer. What can I say?
Mm-hmm.
Hard not to enjoy the dancing, but I mean, doesn't
Yeah, I
doesn't
mean
make up for
everything.
the heaping
No.
piles of garbage through the rest of the film.
Wait,
Yeah.
is this Tommy Bags? I don't know if you can see my Jamie's screen.
That's one wild hog if I've ever seen one.
Yeah. Yeah. That really is a wild hog. This movie's a wild movie, man.
Yeah. Yeah, and Diane Keaton is the other dog. She just passed away.
Uh, yeah, the dogs.
The nightmare scene where they're both envisioning the affair of the other person turns into a dream so easily that, again, there's like no conflict in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like, at no time does John Travolta ever seem like he's the least bit wooed. I
No,
don't know. I was like, what is the point? Like, what's even going on? There was
he's
no
maybe a
conflict.
little oblivious to her favors, and even when he's dancing with her, he's doing it more
Like,
platonically.
unwillingly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no conflict. Yeah, there's like, I mean, if there's no conflict to overcome, there's no transcendence. It's just
And
urbanite
again,
squalor.
maybe it's purposeful where it's like because he's not tempted. Like if he was tempted, the audience might be more inclined to be like, "No, don't do it." Since he's not tempted at all, maybe it's like the opposite where they're like subliminally trying to make the audience root for the bad thing. I don't know.
I can't wrap my head around that part of it. It's so strange.
So you
The
think
the
they want him to
presentation is
cheat?
really just like it really is leading you to be like, "Oh yeah, John, abandon your family and get with this CEO lady or whatever she is." Like that's the logical conclusion based on the way things are being presented to me.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
something fundamentally unsatisfying about the big payoff of the movie being that John Travolta didn't cheat. And it's also
Even though
like,
he never exhibits like that he's going to the whole movie.
yeah, it's weird. It's also like he doesn't decide not to cheat out of a moral um stance. He realizes he's been duped by unplugging the phone line. Even though it would still be bad, it would be better if he didn't notice the phone line but still chose not to cheat out of morals. But it's just like it's the gut reaction of, oh, I've been duped here. I'm out.
Well, yeah, does he ever like after he realizes he's been duped say like you're a wicked temptress, like you're evil, I'm done. Like
Succubus.
I
think
think
he says
I think he
that.
just gets on the phone and then is like bye.
Yeah. I think he might have said something, but it doesn't even matter, man.
So weird.
It would also be, I don't know, it would just be like more interesting if he cheated on her just so something would happen, or maybe he like cheats on her in the beginning and then I don't know. You shouldn't have a kids movie about like an adult affair. I mean, it's just like soap opera stuff. It's so dumb.
There's also a scene where Danny DeVito takes the poodle into like the back alley and has her like wallowing in the mud.
Hmm.
She's like,
Hmm.
I'm so filthy, I love it."
That
That's why I was
was
saying it was like Grease a little bit.
like he like puts her in the mud and she instantly like unlocks. She goes like crazy running around. It's
And he says, he's like, "Oh, you're a wild thing."
I also I think it's weird having a like plot about a sexual relationship between dogs.
Yeah, agreed.
I think it's sort of like
Agreed.
like a light bestiality, as
Mm-hmm.
disgusting as it is to say, but it is. I don't want to think about dogs doing it. You know,
yeah. Yeah.
it's just
Mm-hmm.
a debasement of the soul. I just want a pizza pie.
Just want a pizza pie.
Oh, Maggie, what do you want? You want a pizza pie?
I mean, despite
Are
all
these
the issues
movies like
with the
the
movie,
same? Are they like the
what?
same year? Are they like the same year? Pulp Fiction and
Similar.
Look Who's
I
Talking Now.
think Look Who's Talking Now came out a year before
God,
Pulp
they're
Fiction.
pretty close. They're pretty close.
Like I can't believe that's the same actor between these two films. Like I almost feel like what got into him? I don't know. I guess
Yeah.
Well, the
I
weird thing is that he's not like particularly bad. Like
No, he's
Travolta.
fine.
He's
Yeah,
fine.
his
His
acting is
performance is
fine.
fine.
It's the
like
movie itself is just such
you can
dog water.
you can just not put yourself down in the mud in like some
Yeah.
garbage movie like this.
I feel like I would this is maybe something we should talk about in the final episode, but I just the one of the reasons is I just want to I don't understand like the soul of these Hollywood actors. Like if I was in a movie and I was a star of the movie and they're like this is a kids movie that has this it starts with like the most disgusting like sexual scene ever. I would literally call my agent and be like we are like fucking blocking this from being released in the movie or like just saying like I'm out or something. I just like it's so gross. Like why would you agree to this?
Well, Nick, here's something you're not considering. What if, in order to fully interface with your God, what the fuck's it called?
Dayton?
Yeah, to truly interface with your Thetan, need to do a movie about affairs and dog sex.
I don't put it past them, honestly.
John, I know this film's disgusting, but think about your Thetan.
Xenu
Think about the
Xenu
work you
needs
could do
me.
on set.
Xenu needs me. I'll do it.
I'm Xenu's top guy.
Wait a sec. Are these like pride
What's going on,
flags
big guy?
on their table mats?
Box office 22 million. Oh, sorry, 10 million. Budget 22 million.
Look at this. There's like a
At
pride
least not
flag
that many
on there.
people watched it.
Yeah, at least most children were saved of corruption. This only has one
Yep.
comment. I guess it's 2 weeks ago.
Tells you everything you need to know about how good this movie is that it can be up on YouTube and not be taken down.
Yeah. Well,
They don't give a
Blowout was
shit.
on YouTube, and that was pretty good. Did you watch Blowout yet, Taylor?
No, I do want to though. It sounded really good. I looked
pretty
up
good.
just to see
Pretty
what
good.
see the
pretty good.
premise.
We call it Kino. Yeah, we went from Kino to just fucking whatever this is.
Utter dog shit.
Yeah, dogs.
So the whole family
I think
almost
it's really appropriate to call it dog shit.
Yeah.
whole family almost dies and gets eaten by wolves.
I'm just flicking through clips. You have like a dog drinking out of a toilet. You have like dogs peeing on the floor, eating shoes. It's just like a total like yeah. It's just a crime against the soul. Let's just watch hound dogs have let's watch hound dogs lust after each other.
Also, did he? Now, Dante, you might have watched these other movies. How did he go from being a taxi cab driver to an airline pilot? Did
Dude,
he
that is
have any training, or did he just show up?
I have no
Yeah, I want
idea.
Travis's take on this.
Well, I mean, you can imagine that you need to do some training. You can't just they're not the same. You can't just be a driver for a plane like you would a cab.
I think
That's not really explained at all.
the most offensive thing I think to the reality is that like you'd never just have one pilot. There's
Yeah, that too. That
like,
too. And it was the
like
most unrealistic looking cockpit ever.
yeah.
Looked very.
It was
very
so
cartoony.
obviously like a movie set.
Why was he a pilot?
Because John Travolta's a
That's
pilot. That's why.
You're right. You're right.
That's exactly why.
He is. He is a pilot.
Huh.
Also, like the desperation of the mom when she like loses her job,
Instantly
like
becomes a
crying
mall
and
elf.
screaming, and
Yeah.
is like mall elf, permanently unemployed. And again, it's coding. You'd be like, haha, no, this is just funny. Like she just lost her like
I was gonna say
normal
it's sort of like
corporate
predictive
job, and now she's a
programming
mall
for
elf.
now. Like now you have people
Yeah,
literally just getting fired
yeah.
like it's nothing and yeah, having to work. I mean, it's not far off from what people have to do these days.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, jeez, dude.
It does.
The
It
only
does
way it
make
could
me
have been more
yeah.
predictive is like DoorDash.
Could you
You know,
imagine?
there are a lot of theories that like were popular when we were younger about like the Illuminati getting together and planning out society and coding it in the Olympics and stuff like that. And I do wonder when you see things like
Yeah,
this.
when you watch stuff like this, it really, it's kind of hard to
Who wrote
argue
I
this?
that
do
way.
Who
wonder.
wrote
I
this?
do wonder. What's that Led Zeppelin song where he's like,
See
"It
the
really makes you
screenwriter.
wonder." Ooh, that makes me wonder.
Directed and written by Tom Ropalewski.
I think we gotta hunt whoever that guy is down and see
I
what
don't know what to
other
tell you guys. All right.
what other films is that guy?
Loverboy, The Next Best Thing, and The Kiss.
God.
Heard of this? Okay, well, clearly he's not like the man pulling the strings. He seems like he's pretty washed out here.
Seems like he just makes shit.
What a stinker. What a real stinker.
I remember seeing somewhere, I can't find it, but apparently this movie won an award from the Stinker Awards.
Was it a Razzie?
No, it was literally called the Stinker
The
Awards.
Stinker.
No way,
That's
really.
funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a thing.
The Stinker Awards.
Like worst movie of the year.
Yeah.
Oh, brother. Oh man. Where do we go from here? Like we've kind of gone over a lot of
I
the
feel like we just kind of like went off in a fit of rage over this movie. So I don't know. I don't know what else you guys want to
horrible.
talk about.
Um,
That's all I really have to say on Look Who's Talking Now, I think. I don't know.
Just kind of flipping through my notes.
I guess the dance scene was like they played a nice song. I like watching Travolta dance. This was kind of cozy, maybe this part that Jamie has pulled up.
Hmm.
But I don't know, like having just gross like affairs and fake
But yeah, you
breath.
watch this scene and you forget about all the like disgusting shit you've been
Mhm.
blasted with for the last hour.
Yeah, out of context, this would be a nice scene.
Yeah,
But
honestly,
it's
the dream sequences were probably the most redeemable
I like
in the
one of the
film.
things that I liked about the dream sequences is I think you can tell that it's a set or like a stage, and I like that.
Mhm.
Hmm.
It makes me like I was like, oh, this looks like a Broadway set. I kind of like that. Like the palm trees
I
are
like
fake.
the
Backdrop is like,
caricaturistically big moon. It's yeah,
yeah.
it's nice.
Other than that, can we get Jamie? Can we get that SpongeBob horn?
Which horn?
You know the horn from SpongeBob, the like this stinks horn.
Oh.
I don't know if we have that. We have
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
There we go.
Oh, Mackie, what do you want? You want a pizza pie?
Oh dear.
I mean, what a great drop though. I think watching the movie's worth it for the pizza pie drop. That's evergreen. I think any movie that starts with watching dog insemination is
Oh yeah, there's the mud scene.
irredeemable. You could have like Citizen Kane, but if it started with a dog's uterus, it would be be terrible.
This scene reminds me of the Urukai getting born in the bowels of whatever the freaking
Which scene?
Saruman's
Which
tower.
scene are you referring to?
in Lord of the Rings when the
No, I mean,
Uruk-hai are
what scene in
born.
the movie? Are you talking about the dog one?
Yeah, the dog. What you had up on the Twitch stream.
Do you mean the one where they're talking where they're in the mud?
Yeah, when they're in the mud.
I want to be filthy. It is sort of similar. Birthed
Ooh.
in mud.
And they
I-
don't. There's no consequences for them escaping the apartment, right? The dogs don't get caught again by the what's it called, the animal control guy. Like they just sneak right back into the apartment.
Well, look, the Twin
Yeah.
Towers.
I was gonna ask if this movie showed the Twin Towers.
Sure
Answer my
does.
question.
A little
Yeah.
nostalgic for them.
R.I.P.
Well, this movie would have come out right around the same time as the first World Trade Center bombing.
Do you think it inspired it?
Some guy watched this and was like, "I'm really angry. I just wasted an hour and a half."
It
Yeah.
was
Oh.
Tom
The mor-
Ripalewski.
The moral of the story is you should just um be a hound dog and play in mud.
Moral of the story is if you cheat on your wife, that's okay. It was kind of gonna happen anyway. But
Yeah.
good for you if you don't.
Look at him flying and
Dude.
talking on the handheld. Oh my god.
I love Pilot Travolta.
I had to I don't know about you guys if you like watched this in one stretch or broke it up, but
No, I did one
I
stretch.
was like I did 30-minute
Yeah.
stretches with like Fortnite games in between because I couldn't. I had to take breaks.
How long did it take overall?
Like 3 hours. I took like
God
three
damn.
30-minute breaks.
I just did it in one sitting with my parents.
Did they
I think
like
I
it?
told did I tell you guys what Lindsay's response to me asking if she wanted to watch this with me was?
No.
She looked it up and I think I don't know if she watched the trailer or she just like saw some of like the stuff on like the IMDb page, but she was just like looked at me like a disgust. Just what? Like, why are you watching this?
Fuck you!
Yeah, exactly.
Look who's talking now.
No one's talking. Nobody's talking.
Xenu's talking through Travolta.
Yeah.
There's questions I would ask in other movies, like what do we think of this love interest, or what do we think of the relationship with her parents? Does any of this matter? Who do you guys prefer,
What, like
Kirstie Alley or the succubus?
the succubus?
The evil wench temptress lady. She's got my vote.
I think I agree.
I mean,
We
she's
have a-
kind of likable. I'm not gonna lie.
She's not. Yeah, she is sort of a sympathetic character because they weirdly give her like a backstory that's oddly compelling. That she went to boarding school and is all alone. You feel sort of bad, and maybe to your point, Travis, you sort of do want him to cheat on his wife with her.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, it's like subliminally telling you he should.
Maybe that's
Also, they don't really show any like positive qualities of her the whole movie. She's just
To
like
Kirstie
'cause
Alley.
at the beginning. Well, yeah, because at the beginning she's like, "Oh, she like pretty much doesn't believe in him at all," and he's like, "This
Mhm.
guy's a loser and is never gonna hold down a job." And then he gets the big time job, and she loses hers. But there's like no grace. She's just like nagging him the whole movie,
Mhm.
and also does really stupid things like almost kill her whole family in a snowstorm and get eaten by wolves.
maybe the context of the first two films would make us more sympathetic to John Travolta having sex with the rich lady.
Maybe.
Because like if we knew that Kirstie Alley's character had an affair and like John Travolta didn't have that much skin in the game. I don't know. Maybe you do. Maybe you're like, oh yeah, Travolta. Travolta. I've been with you since Look Who's Talking. I know you can do better than Kirstie
With
Alley. You should
yeah.
go for this temptress.
Funny enough, Bruce Willis was in the first one.
Yeah.
He was the voice of the baby.
I think if you're gonna be this gross and evil, Travolta should have just cheated on his wife and left his family.
On like the whole movie, she's just like up his ass and being hysterical, and he's just like constantly with like no, what's the word? He's just like putting up with it and like leading that. I don't know. Just
Yeah, they kind of I think when he's like going for his job interview, he's like kind of like a doofus. He's like, "Oh, I've got this like Christmas tie. Haha, I'm a goofy character. It lights up." She's like, "This guy's kind of fucking."
He looks insane, Taylor. He looks insane. In that interview, if I was the interviewer, I would literally think that he was about to like rape and murder me. He looked that insane. He was sweating. He was sweating. His suit was ill-fitting. His collar was loose. The top button was unbuttoned. His eyes are like bloodshot.
We have it, Jamie. He's like,
There it
this
is.
is it. This is it.
Oh wait, okay, it
it's
doesn't
so
look that bad. I
greasy.
think I'm thinking about before he leaves the house how terrible he looks.
Before
Go
his
back a
wife
little
makes
bit.
him change.
Oh, here.
Yeah. A little bit farther. Yeah. Yeah, like he looks crazy. He looks like
He
the
looks
guy
like
who like gets
Joker.
arrested for molesting kids at Chuck E. Cheese.
He looks like he's coming down off like a 3-day bender.
He looks like Mr. Cox from the high school. Oh.
He looks, yeah,
Looks like
insane
D-Lab.
is a great word.
But yeah, you don't look at this guy and think like, oh, he's a competent pilot, or really competent in any way, but especially not pilot.
I don't think he has any pilot training.
Is it that different from a taxi cab?
Well, they just don't he just shows up in his cab and he's like, "Oh, I'll fly this."
Doesn't look too much different than the inside of a yellow taxi. I can figure it out.
This car is automatic.
This plane is automatic.
This plane is automatic.
Yeah, imagine Scoop. Well, here's the other thing: is like you're celebrating Christmas with the kids, and instead of
In
just
your box.
in your box, and instead of biting the bullet and accepting that Travolta's not there, you take your kids in a car, drive them to upstate New York
In a taxi
in,
cab.
in the hopes that you're going to catch Travolta in the act of cheating.
Yeah.
And that's your kid's
Yeah,
Yes,
you're gonna
and
burst
ruin your
in
kid's
handful
life.
of kids and be like, "Look, there's your dad having sex with another woman."
Oh.
And ruin their life. And also she left the grandparents at home.
Yeah.
Let's leave grandma and grandpa at home. Guys, we're going to try and find John Travolta having sex with his boss.
Oh, you know
on
what
Christmas.
was pretty incoherent? The story when Kirstie Alley's mom is trying to comfort her about the fact that there's no affair happening. She's like, "Your dad was stranded on a deserted island with the women's
Yeah.
national team swimmers, and they didn't do a thing." Like I didn't get what was he supposed to be like in World War II? Like what? How did he get stranded? And why was the women's national team on the island with him?
I think that was the gist. Like their boat sank or something. Somehow it was him and a bunch of ladies. I don't know.
Whoa, look
Thought
at
it was
the ad on the top of the taxi cab.
What is it?
Steam your pizza.
Oh, hit the drop. Hit the drop. Let's get another one going.
Oh, Mikey, what do you want? You want a pizza pie?
Does
Do
he
you guys
drive a
consider
cab?
that Mikey just really likes pizza?
He does.
That's fine. Good for
I like this.
Mikey.
Well,
I like this
yeah,
ball.
maybe we're doing this film a disservice by not watching the first two. Maybe that's like an established
Whoa.
bit that Mikey loves
I like this.
pizza.
Yeah, I like this succubus.
Yeah, dude.
That's all I like about this movie. That's all
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you.
You're being corrupted in real time.
She has a class that women don't have anymore.
Oh my god.
And she gets peed on by.
You're literally being corrupted in real time.
No, I'm not. Get out of here. Who's this actress?
The succubus. Oh,
Let's see.
also, apparently John
Whatever.
Travolta and Olivia Newton-John were in another movie together. I don't know if you knew.
Oh,
I didn't know.
What movie?
I don't know what it's called, but it came out after Grease. I have to look
Grease
at his
2?
no. I gotta look at his
The Rise of the
filmography.
Pink Ladies.
Two of a Kind, was this it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, Two of a
Wow.
Kind.
What's this about?
I don't know anything about it. I don't
it killed at
know
the
if it's
box.
any
I
good.
bet it killed at the box office
Yeah,
with
it's really
the
coming
John
off of
Travolta, Olivia Newton-John combo.
I don't think I've ever seen a better like on-screen chemistry than Travolta and Olivia Newton-John in Grease.
yeah.
Who the heck is Scatman Crothers? What kind of a name is that? It was
Scatman
down at
Crothers.
It was in the cast, Jamie. The cast for Two of a
Of this
Kind.
movie,
Yeah. If you scroll back down, it was there.
Scatman Crothers.
He plays the guy in The Shining.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he does.
That's
You're right.
Mr. Halloran.
This guy's Kino. Don't insult
Yeah.
Scatman Crothers.
Wait, are you
There's
talking
no way
about
those are
Walter
real
Crawdaddy
tweets, right?
Jackson? It's Walter Crawdaddy Jackson.
This guy's Kino. We're not gonna insult this guy. It is Walter.
you're
It is
right.
Walter Jackson though. Why do we watch shit that makes us so depressed? And it might just get worse. Let's talk about this scene where the dogs fight the wolves. Does anyone have too much to say about this? I think it fails because the dogs can't understand the people. Maybe this is as close as it comes to some intersection between the dogs and the people. But the idea of like a dog fighting a wolf is really dumb. But they kind of did film it in a way that was looked somewhat realistic. I don't know. What do you guys think?
He's watching his dog get mauled to death. So dark.
Also,
I
his
thought
name
Rox
is-
was gonna
I
die.
couldn't really get past his name, like the fact that they named him Rox. I don't know if that was like, I don't know if they were trying to make a play on like dumb as rocks or something, but like, it's like, couldn't have just given him like a generic dog name.
I
Had
feel
to
like
name him
Rox
fucking
is like
Rox.
just further debasement because it's such a low form of
Yeah.
matter.
And that's saying something because we're like, it's debasing the dog to call him Rox, and it's like it's a fucking dog.
Because he's a
Like
slave.
rocks are just inert, soulless matter.
Serve his master.
He fights the wolves. Well, here's what I was thinking. I thought Rox was gonna die in this scene, and that would be why it got a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. But he didn't.
Oh.
Damn.
Also, who gives a shit? Like,
Also, didn't the wolf didn't the wolf have like the most stereotypical like gangster New York Italian guy?
I think so.
Yeah, they were very urban sounding.
Yeah.
How the fuck am I funny?
You get the kids at the cabin. grandma and grandpa are home alone in an apartment. Like,
With dementia.
where did society go wrong?
Where does he get this doll from? He walks in with the doll. Where does he get it from?
Why are there presents under
He
the tree?
throws it on the ground.
It's never is it explained where he finds this doll? Did he find it in the car or something?
Dude, I
Probably
don't
like
know.
that's why you like basketball. It's also interesting that she literally would have killed herself over her love of basketball if she had fallen.
Yeah, she almost did. It's kind of like horror movie tropes with the girl where she has the doll and then she does like things that are almost going to lead to her death.
Like it's an omen in the doll.
hmm It's like you're
What
watching
a-
Hereditary or something,
I've never seen
or The
that, but I think I
Conjuring.
get the gist.
How much do you, speaking of the doll, how much do you think they paid Charles Barkley to appear in the film?
A lot.
Yeah.
He was, I mean, I'm not a big basketball guy, but I imagine he was probably at a bigger or as big a level of stardom as Travolta.
Oh, that's right. And then
Oh
Santa
yeah.
Claus exists at the end.
Why the fuck would you have a little girl obsessed with basketball?
I don't know.
Wait, did
I
anyone
don't
watch
know.
this little like rap video at the
Oh,
end? This thing
I didn't
was
no.
watch this. What is this?
horrifying.
What the
Is this the link
wait,
you
what
sent?
is this?
Yeah,
Is this
this
the?
is what I sent in the
How did I
group
not
Why did
chat.
he
see this?
just
Dude,
gag
this is
her?
Jordy. This is Jordy.
It's so bad. It's this little this little French kid like rapping "It's Christmas, say Noel." It's you have
Yeah.
to listen to it. It's possibly one of the worst songs.
I listened to parts of it, but the little kid rapper, just more degeneration. Like rap,
He's
I think is just a
More
debasement of music.
more predictive coding.
jeez.
I do think it'd be really fucking funny though if that song I mentioned came on the radio in that scene. It's like they don't understand the things I say on Twitter.
Dude, what the heck?
Hey
Also,
Jamie,
like 90 to 95% of this movie takes place either inside or at night, which just makes it feel so nightmarish.
oh,
hmm
that's a
Like
good
Christmas,
point.
I loved. Like I said before, I think Elf is like the gold standard Christmas movie. I love those like big open skies in like the North Pole and
Mm-hmm.
stuff, and like
Yep.
them out in the park with the snow falling down, and just the whole Christmas thing is like I think about being outside, like around a even like the Charlie Brown being around a Christmas tree outside. There's something so beautiful about snow on the ground and the lights out, and it's just like that's like a truly transcendent experience. And this, yeah, you're right. It's like all indoors and just boxed in and claustrophobic and yeah.
Terrible.
Well, I think we're about done with this movie. I think we'll have a good amount of time to talk on Pulp Fiction. Do we want to go around our thoughts?
We're gonna have a
Final thoughts,
scale.
maybe?
Do we have a scale for
Oh
bad
yeah, let's
movies?
talk about that a bit. I would say, um, what do we think? I think probably like the highest tier is Slop, and
Oh,
then
that's the
well,
highest.
let's say the best worst movie is Slop, and then
I was
I
gonna
don't know.
say
What do you
garbage
guys
might
think?
be higher than slop.
No, I mean by
Well,
Like
highest, I mean
trash.
when I hear slop, I think of like the Emoji Movie, or like some movie that's like just made to like sell trinkets or something. Um, to
you want
this
to just
movie's
go.
credit, I don't think that this was trying to sell me anything other than
Why
just
don't
hopelessness.
we can think? Unless you guys have any suggestions, we could just maybe do it on like the Doom meter.
Sure.
How about
I,
so let's say one Doom is like the best of the bad movies, but five Dooms is like it's a really bad, like the worst movie ever. Does that sound all right?
yeah.
Sure.
All right, let's start with Taylor.
I think I'd give this like 4 Dooms.
Mhm.
I regret watching it. This conversation has illuminated even more just evil things about this film. And it's a head scratcher that there's 3 of them. That's all I'll say. It's really four Dooms X3.
All right, let's hear Dante's take.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Taylor. I might even go so far as to give it 3 Dooms because it could have been way, 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 way worse. Like there was a lot of room for disimprovement. Yeah, I think I'm only giving it 3 Dooms
Wow.
because it was the last. There will hopefully never be another Look Who's Talking movie ever again because of this movie. So for that, I got to give it some credit.
That's like crediting
When
like a
Timothy
child.
Chalamet gets a little older and he could
Oh
be
my
like
God.
presented as a father on film, he'll do the remake of this.
That's like it's like giving a child molester credit for killing himself.
What's going on, big guy?
Oh, that's good. That's
Like the
very
meme
good.
of like, well, at least Hitler killed Hitler, like, you know. All right, yeah, Travis, what's your take?
You already know it's 5.
Wait, hit the wait 1 second. Say that again.
It's 5.
Wait, no, that's the wrong one. Where the fuck is the whatever? Just
It's 5. 5 Dooms.
okay. Yeah. Why is it 5?
I mean, for all the reasons. I mean, because ultimately, what's a movie supposed to do? Reaffirm our faith and confidence in the human spirit, or at least illuminate some sort of evil that we should be wary of.
Mm-hmm.
Not only is the evil subliminal, but you just left disgusted with yourself as a human being.
Mm-hmm.
So 5
5
Dooms.
Beautifully said.
Brilliant. I will say my take is when I was going into this, you know, I maybe take back that it's not worse than Staying Alive because while I think it's a more entertaining movie than Staying Alive, there's at least really not much subversion in Staying Alive. But I think this conversation's illuminated a lot. I think because of the weird sexual stuff with kids and dogs. I'm gonna have to agree with Travis that this is 5, a very sick movie. I you know, I think people should go to church. Um, even though there's many theological questions about that, I think that's definitely in a better direction than watching this. So I would recommend people try and return to God in whatever way you can because this
Seems like it's making a lot of people gay.
Yeah, this is just foul. All right. Well, that's it. Wow.
Yeah, that's Look Who's Talking Now.
There's a crystalline precision to Short and Sweet that I find refreshing, in the way a flawlessly chilled glass of mineral water is refreshing. Clean, efficient, and aesthetically intentional. Carpenter curates each track with an almost architectural attention to detail, constructing melodies that feel lacquered, polished, nearly aerodynamic. The production has that rare quality of sounding both effortless and meticulously controlled, like the sonic equivalent of an impeccably tailored suit. Its pop distilled to its most elegant, high-gloss form, yet with just enough bite to keep you alert, aware, slightly impressed with yourself for listening.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Today's episode is brought to you by SoFi Loans. Because why gradually lose your money to life's many financial disasters when you can fast track the process with one convenient app? That's right, SoFi offers personal loans, student loan refis, and all kinds of shiny financial products designed to make you feel like you're finally taking control. And for a brief moment, one brief shimmering moment, you will feel in control. You'll feel empowered. You'll feel like the main character in a commercial where everyone drinks lemon water and owns property. And bam, you'll remember interest rates exist. And the best part, The app makes the process so smooth you won't even notice the trapdoor swinging open beneath the fragile scaffolding you once called a financial future. SoFi Loans, helping the middle class achieve its dreams of watching their wealth evaporate slightly faster, but with a beautiful, user-friendly interface. Use promo code HELPI'mPoor at checkout and they'll give you absolutely nothing, because that's what satire is all about. All right, that's the ad read.
That was great.
That was good.
I do like a sleek app.
Yeah.
But
There's
yeah,
something
at
I had a
least
lot
if
of
you're
I had a
gonna
lot
if you're
of
gonna have your future decimated by financing, you might as well like enjoy the experience, right?
yeah, like Navy Federal. I've probably given them thousands of dollars in interest over the years, but their app is very sleek and it has Face ID, which I like because it's easier for me to log in and see my balances, and all that. So
Yeah, they just
I've
make
never
it
had a SoFi
easier to
product, but
take money from you.
yeah. So yeah, promo code help I'm poor.
Very well. Very well
Inspirational.
done. All right, shall we get into the Pulp Fiction?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, again, this movie is also free on YouTube. It was uploaded today by the LOL network.
Yeah, I missed that one. Another $4 down the drain to Amazon Prime.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this one it wouldn't have felt as demoralizing handing over some schmeckles to watch this movie, but to do that for look who's
Versus look what's
talking, like that's brutal.
They should have called that
Yeah, I
movie Look
imagine
Who's
somewhere
Talking Now.
in a boardroom they're like trying to figure out why Look Who's Talking Now just made $10 all these years later.
Look
Yeah,
who's
that
grifting now.
John Travolta gets a royalty check for Look Who's Talking Now, and he's like, "Who the hell is watching this shit?"
We probably did just give John Travolta like 1 penny each, which is funny to
Yeah.
think about. It would be funny if this was his like only Look Who's Talking Now royalty check for the whole year was our purchases on Amazon Prime.
I just can't imagine anybody like watching that other than us. I don't know who like, especially because
Exactly, yeah.
there's no popularity. Like, be one thing if it was a bad movie that everybody liked, but that's like a bad movie that I've never heard of before. So
Yeah, real stinker. I'm
have you
curious.
guys
But on the bright
have you
side,
guys thought about the fact
Pulp
that
Fiction was good.
oh sorry.
Der Sploogie? Taylor, are you on like a really bad delay?
No, I don't think so.
Oh. Never mind.
What about Sploogie?
Der Sploogie? What? Taylor, were you
I
gonna
was
say something? What were you
I
gonna?
was just gonna say, have you guys considered the fact that John Travolta could listen to these discussions? Like, have you thought about that at all?
Yeah, I do love that idea.
I'm still eating my pizza, but I do have this fantasy. I will admit to you guys of me. Like, imagine let's say all of us, we all get invited to like the Joe Rogan podcast, and we're talking about Travolta and the series for like an hour, and then after like an hour, John Travolta just walks out. He's like, "Are you boys? What are you getting up to?" That'd be so awesome.
That would be pretty peak.
That
I
sounds
love.
like a Maury Povich or a Jerry Springer, where they're like they're talking to us, and then they're like, well, it just so happens we have John Travolta here with us today. John, come on out, and the whole crowd goes crazy.
I will say, if you're listening to this, John Travolta, I don't know if I speak for all of us, but I think we all love you, even though some of your movies were questionable. It's a lot of fun.
I agree.
Yeah, you've brought me emotions of great joy and pleasure, and also times of pure cringe.
Travolta
Really
gay.
balanced out.
Whoa.
The what? Der Sploogie?
That's a genuine question.
What'd you say?
Is he gay?
Is John Travolta gay or am I gay?
No, John Travolta. Why would I ask if you were gay?
I don't know. I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, I feel like there's so many people in Hollywood who secretly are.
I just can't really picture him having kids.
Whoa, too soon, Taylor.
Yeah, a little too soon.
Yeah, how could you talk about Jet in that way?
Crazy.
That's just so rude.
Yeah, a little questionable.
Jet Travolta.
Well,
Does he have
according to
kids?
Heightline.com, he is not gay, although rumors about his sexuality have been circulating for many years.
Well, who's that one? Is it Tom Cruise where like people have like these insane stories where like maybe it's like his limo driver or something like had to take him to a fish market so he could buy like raw fish that he would have sex with.
What?
I,
What?
I don't know if that's the right person, but I could have sworn that I've heard like stories about like famous actors specifically like wanting to have sex with dead fish.
What's going on, big guy?
Why
I
is
don't know,
there a
maybe
WikiHow
I
article
can't
on
hit
is
the
John Travolta gay?
I can't hit the that means you're gay drop. That's what I really wanted to.
that means you're gay.
Yeah. Well, I'm
I
done
got
my
you.
pizza now.
I have heard I saw this 4chan post from like years ago of like this guy who was like jerking off in the woods, and he said like Tom Cruise approached him and was like, "Hey man, you got to stop like watching anime and like jerking off." Uh Probably not true, but probably didn't happen. He was like, "Yeah, Tom Cruise approached me."
Whoa.
Sounds fake.
Apparently his former pilot alleged that they were in a romantic homosexual relationship together.
There's definitely a lot of allegations around Travolta, but it's hard to tell what's true or not.
I only
think
asked the question because I feel like in these movies he's like, I mean he's like so often the love interest, but there's never, I feel like he's never exuding any like genuine sexual interest with like his leading ladies. I don't know.
I think you might be
Jamie,
onto something.
Jamie, if you could pull up what I just sent in the chat. I don't think you'll
Which chat?
disappoint. In the general chat.
Oh, let's pull this up.
Oh, is Tom Cruise?
Yeah, I guess so.
The Tom Cruise fish story.
Wait, this is such brain rot. This is crazy. They claim to have seen a celebrity purchase some raw sea bass, take the fish as is, unwrapped into a bathroom, and exit without it after about 10 minutes. Very specific. Very specific that it's sea bass.
Taylor, did you come up with this rumor?
It's like they like do the interview of like the guy who claims that he saw it happen, and it's like very obviously Taylor in like one of those glasses, nose, and mustache like, combination things.
I think it was clearly a sea bass salesman. I think that's why they were really specific with the sea bass. They're
Well,
trying
it's
to
just
drive
like you
up
can
sales.
make up anything. It's all just like
Mhm.
hearsay. Just I want to be in the paper. This guy did this thing. It's just I need a little more. A little more evidence.
Yeah,
I don't want
I
to
need a
talk.
little bit more than
I don't
TikTok.
want to talk about disgusting degenerate. Well, we will talk about degeneracy, but I don't want to talk about fish anymore. Let's talk about Pulp Fiction. I want to go around the table like usual. Initial thoughts on the movie. Does anyone want to start?
I want to pose kind of a question just to get your take, but like I'm curious what how all of you were introduced to Pulp Fiction, you know?
I think Mr. Braceras introduced us when we were in middle school.
Oh wow.
Do you remember that, Taylor and Travis?
I don't remember that. I thought the first time I watched this movie was with Travis, but
I
like
remember.
had somebody talk.
I was gonna say that vaguely, Taylor. I vaguely remember watching this on your couch.
Yeah, yeah.
I think we watched it
I
together,
think
but I
we
don't know
all
if that was the first
collectively,
time.
I feel like we collectively had a Quentin Tarantino phase
We
Yeah,
did,
where we thought
but I
like
think I saw
Jackie
this
we were
Brown
before you.
together. You know that.
Yeah, yeah, we
Mm.
did.
Yeah,
I
for
remember
whatever
watching Hateful Eight
reason,
in theaters.
Still haven't seen that.
really. Yeah, I don't think I watched this movie until um like Django Unchained. When that came out, that's when I really got into Tarantino. But Pulp Fiction had always been living in like the back of my mind because for whatever reason, when iTunes was a thing, my parents like bought the Pulp Fiction soundtrack, and like that was like one of like 3 albums that we owned on iTunes. Um So whenever
Wow.
like Son of a Preacher Man came up, like it was that picture of Uma Thurman. So for the
Mm.
longest time, like I this movie, like the soundtrack for this movie had been playing in my head, but I had no idea it was a movie. I always thought Pulp Fiction was just like an album by some band.
Wow.
Yeah, really strange.
That's crazy.
But
Pulp Fiction, the
that being
band. Wow.
said, the soundtrack in this movie is pretty darn good.
Yeah, let's give our initial takes on it. How about you start, Dante, since you're already laying out your history with it?
Sure, sure. You know, I don't really know what my take on Pulp Fiction is because I feel like I find myself going to very extreme ends where I either love it or I hate it. And I can't seem to find like a happy medium.
Mhm.
I feel like that happens to me a lot with Tarantino's movies. Like the first time I'll watch a Tarantino movie, I'll hate it, but after I watch it again, I'll love it. Like that happened to me with Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I really like didn't enjoy it the first watch through, but when I saw it for a second time, I was like, okay, this is cinema. Um, and Pulp Fiction, yeah, I'm in a strange place with Pulp Fiction. Um, yeah, that's about all I want to offer at this time.
Yeah, I can go. I can go next. So I think we did have like a Tarantino phase when we were teenagers, and I remember really liking this movie and thinking it was cool when I was a teenager. But I kind of feel like I don't like it nowadays. I kind of was cringing a lot when watching this movie, and I feel like it was of a time and a place that didn't really age well for me. But I might be the odd one out. What do you think, Taylor or Travis?
Well, have you guys ever seen that meme that's like, has anybody or does anybody have any entry level thoughts? I'm trying to get into thinking.
Mhm. No, I don't. I don't think I've seen it, but
Uh, well, that's how I feel about kind of feel about Pulp Fiction. I don't like. It's almost like if you needed to show somebody like a movie for the first time, like their first movie ever.
I can't find the. I can't find. It's like, is it like Baby's first Kino? Maybe.
Yeah, yeah, something like that. I think that's what I'm trying to get at. But I
Mm,
don't know. I'm kind of with you, Nick. I remember really liking this movie.
mm.
I I think it's undeniably very cool.
There's a lot of. There's a lot of like iconic scenes, for sure, and the
Yeah,
soundtrack is pretty iconic. But
but yeah, I'm not really sure if I would say that I like it now. I
mm,
think that I think that Tarantino is disgusting.
Yeah,
He's
that's my
really
issue. That's my main issue.
he's really revolting. His decisions are kind of give me the creepy, the heebie-jeebies, I guess.
Yeah.
I think the standout from this film is Samuel L. Jackson. Really,
Mm.
I think that if I were to find the parts that I would say that I really enjoy, the non-cool parts that like just by themselves, I would say, the final scene with Samuel L. Jackson and that first scene where they're going in to collect the briefcase.
Yeah, Samuel L. Jackson's pretty cool, but I do find the movie sort of heretical because it makes up a fake Bible verse. What are your thoughts, Travis?
That's crazy, actually. I did not know that that was a fake bot. I mean, I guess I should have done more homework. That
It
is
doesn't exist
insane.
in the Bible.
That is absolutely insane. What is it from? Did Tarantino make it up?
Uh, what is this? I think it's a fake Bible verse.
Is it from like Xenu or
I think he just
something?
made it up. I'll pull up the Bible and see, because I
Yeah,
don't
does
think
anyone
that's
have their copy of the Old Testament handy?
I'll get the King James. Well, is it
Yeah,
real? This
that
part looks
makes it
the same. Wait, I don't want to.
that makes it that destroys this for me.
Wait. So part of it is the same.
He probably just cut together what he likes.
Ezekiel. Fuck. We're gonna take. I can cut this out. We're gonna take a minute to find the actual verse because I think this is important.
If he completely pulled that out of his ass, that ruins this film for me. I'm not
Ezekiel
gonna lie.
25:17. Well, let's not speak too soon. Yeah. So all that's in 17 is, and I will execute great vengeance upon them with furious rebukes, and they shall know that I am the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon them. So that I also don't know if you can see the
Yeah.
fuck the screen.
I
Okay, so
can't see it.
that part is the same, but the thing is, the part before then is not, because just going back up a bit, it's like, I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord God. Thus saith the Lord God, because the Philistines have dealt by revenge, and have taken vengeance with a despiteful heart, to destroy it for the old hatred. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God, behold, I will stretch out mine hand upon the Philistines, and I will cut off the Cherethims, and destroy the remnant of the sea coast, and I will execute great vengeance upon them with furious rebukes, and they shall know that I am the Lord when I shall lay my vengeance upon them. So yeah, it's just a fake Bible verse, which I find pretty shitty.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Oh.
What's your take, Travis?
Yeah, I mean, I think kind of in the same vein. I've found myself like kind of growing more lukewarm on Quentin Tarantino over the years. I think Kill Bill, I still really enjoy because Kill Bill actually has to me more of a sense of like building action for like the same plot. I feel like a lot, I don't know, Quentin Tarantino movies to me, every scene is like very well done,
Yeah.
but ultimately it feels more like an homage to film rather than an actual film. Um,
Yeah. Like the title's
so
Pulp Fiction.
like
Like
I
That was very
yeah,
good.
I mean at no point did I like at no point was I like not enjoying what I was watching necessarily, but I do when I watch like Quentin Tarantino movies. And to be fair, maybe it's because I've seen all of them now and I'm rewatching them. But I do find myself watching or like looking at my watch or seeing how much time has elapsed pretty often because it
Yeah.
is so disjointed. Um, so I don't know. I still think it's like a good movie just for um how well done a lot of like the individual scenes are. I felt like, but um definitely like I don't know if it's just because I'm rewatching it, but it does feel a little bit of a snooze fest. So I would say
Do
like
you
lukewarm.
do you think that I don't know if this is to kind of build off your take, Trav. I feel that one of the things that I enjoy of about Tarantino's work is it kind of feels like he is meandering through things. The scenes aren't really like there's no urgency, which I like. I really like that about Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Um, and I feel like in that way, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is like the best at that kind of just meandering. It's kind of just these nice scenes that like loosely build on each other and like establish some characters. But I wonder if I don't know if you guys have the same opinion about Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, but I wonder if in retrospect now that we've seen more Tarantino movies and have a greater, context, um, I wonder if that is making for like the kind of like like this is
I would
like you said
almost,
chicken.
I think I have a good analogy for it. Hannah and I, when I got back from deployment, we went to a restaurant, which was a chef's tasting menu. And it was very fancy, very expensive, very fancy. Every course was completely different from the other. And they were all expertly done and meant to be enjoyed. And there was like 5 or 10 minutes in between servings, even though they were very small portions. Um, and we definitely enjoyed every single thing that we got, but it was the I think like the motivation behind it was more to show an appreciation for ingredients and food rather than just like enjoying a meal. Whereas like I would almost have rather gone to I don't know, a steakhouse and gotten a really nice steak and like pigged out. So I think that that's kind of how I felt about it or still feel about it.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
think
think that's very well
no
said.
offense. I think it's I think that's a great way of putting it, but I think I would actually be less charitable. I feel like a lot of the scenes I was cringing at. Um, I was watching this with my dad, and like it just was like I was like, oh God, don't show that, don't show that. Like the I don't know. It's just like what is Tarantino's? He's just a redditor. What is his grand like you take a director like David Lynch who has this whole like who explored like literally his own like metaphysics through his films and created like entire worlds and atmospheric and like got at something very very deep and just like what is Tarantino's thing? Like it's just like mindless violence and like you know quippy dialogue. It just seems totally vacuous to me.
He's just got a hard on for old Hollywood and violence. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah,
One
really
I mean,
thing.
I like a. Go ahead, Dante.
Um. Yeah. One to that similar point. It's one thing I really don't like that is kind of like a common thread through most of his movies is that every character that's in his movies like is a character. Like there's no I feel like there's never like an average Joe, just like a
yeah.
very plain not like someone who isn't a caricature. I feel like every character in a Travolta, especially in Pulp Fiction, like every character that's in this film is just a fucking character, and it's just he's just like stuffing the channel so
But
much
yeah.
that I like it turns me like if there were like maybe like two of the characters in the film if like they were like actually characters I could get by on that, and that would feel like enough to kind of have that sort of flair in the movie. But every character in his movies is so hyperbolic that I just
Yeah.
it's too much. It's too
It's
much
like the
to take.
it's like the wolf. Like
Yeah.
It's just it's just like so over the top.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they all like
Well, think about how
you can't
people interface with. Think about how people interface with Quentin Tarantino movies. While you're watching it, you're like you're not like in the movie. You're just thinking each scene about like, oh wow, that's so cool that like she's wearing that necklace that symbolizes that. Like Quentin's so cool,
sorry, I
or
just rubbed
like
my nose.
look at the way that Quentin Tarantino's like holding the shot here, or like look how long the milk's been sitting on the table for.
Mhm.
Like
It's like
you're
I'm
just like
watching a movie.
you're like interfacing with it almost. You're interfacing with it almost like you're like watching like you have a master class subscription.
It's
It's
Like
like
it's
how
yeah,
you
very
interface with it.
it's very film major, and I mean that
Yeah,
in a derogatory
exactly.
way.
I don't want to name drop, but it
Yeah.
reminds me of it's like if someone we knew made a film
Mm-hmm.
that studied film, you know.
This is a Five Tribes cinema production, if you get my drift.
Whoa.
Yeah, yeah, cool it with that.
Hopefully we don't get sued.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's just I don't know.
We have a
Copyright
website.
detected. Copyright detected.
Yeah, it's just yeah, Quentin Tarantino movies. I feel like aged like milk for me at least. I feel like
There's
teenagers will still find them cool, but as I don't know, like a film like Blowout was so rich and like I wanted to go over every scene, and here I'm just like, man, it's just like Redditor shit.
mhm.
well, like take
Yep.
the film major bullshit, and then stitch it with like his like gross thing for feet, his
Yeah, we're
just
gonna talk about
general
that a lot.
like it's just so gross. And you really know that like you really know that he called for that. Just
Well,
makes it worse. I don't know.
it's also like feet, like we were talking about like the debasement of like the human soul. Feet are like literally the lowest part of the body. Like you actually like I think you emit like toxins through the bottom of your feet or something, or like I know that I've read about like toxins accumulating like in the soles of your feet. Like you're literally like like you find attractive the most gross part of the body. Like it's bizarre.
Yeah, what kind
And
of fucked up thing do you think happened to him to make him be like that?
I mean his physiognomy is just like a foot cretin. Are there any allegations against him?
I honestly have no idea, but I would be shocked if there weren't.
yeah, there's gotta be. He's just such a strange. He's very strange.
I have you guys ever watched
You got allegations from Uma Thurman.
Shocker? I feel like
Well, this
I
might
feel
have
like
been
the movie was an assault against Uma Thurman.
what the fuck? Reports came that he spat on Uma Thurman during filming and choked her. Is that talking about Quentin Tarantino?
Damn.
What do you guys think? Does Kill Bill hold any water for you? Because I still really like Kill Bill.
Yeah, I really like Kill Bill, and I really like Reservoir Dogs. The two Kill Bill movies and Reservoir Dogs, I think, are like the trinity for me, the holy
I think
trinity.
Kill Bill a lot of water still for me, just because it actually takes itself somewhat seriously and gives like Uma Thurman a chance to like be a legitimate character and have emotions. And there's like a recognizable plot and goal that's being, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. No, you're right.
The rest of these are just so
Yeah.
truncated, but like Kill Bill still I
I
love
haven't
watching that
seen it
movie still.
in a while, but I would maybe remember it most positively of
Yeah,
the
now
movies.
I'm second guessing my judgment because I went into this thinking that I would really like it, and I was kind of not moved, but I do remember loving Kill Bill. I also remember loving Jackie Brown, but now I feel like I need to go watch them all again.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
feel
I
like
was
it was
looking forward to this, and
I was really looking forward to it. I was
Mhm.
really excited to watch it.
Yeah, it was kind of a letdown.
I don't know. I don't know if I'd even like Kill Bill anymore. Maybe I would. I think it's definitely better than Pulp Fiction, but I mean, what's the point? What's the point of Kill Bill? Like, what's the movie? Like, I can't
She's
even
a
remember.
woman. It's a revenge arc
I guess that's like more
where
satisfying than this.
where Bill like tries to kill her and she thinks kills her child and then the whole movie she's just like defeating mini bosses so she can like
Yeah,
find the
but
main
like
boss.
here's my counter argument to that. After Uma Thurman gets out of the hospital paralyzed, how does she regain her feeling?
I
I
think
mean, I guess.
She wiggles her
yeah.
toe.
Oh, the feet stuff.
Yeah, wiggle those piggy toes, Uma.
So did you guys ever have Miss Vandisher in high school?
No.
No.
I don't think so.
What?
Are you about to slander somebody for
No,
feet
no,
stuff?
no. Well, if anything, I'm gonna slander myself because she, uh, for some project we had to do a report on like a book and a movie like of the same story, and so I did it on Kill Bill, and I did not read the book. I just watched the movie,
There's a
and
book?
yeah, the weird thing about not Travolta, Tarantino, like he will like make the movie and then he'll write the book. It's it's kind of strange because like in the book
Interesting.
he
Dude,
can
what?
add even more insane details in the book that he like couldn't necessarily
What?
add in the movie. Um, but I was supposed to give a presentation on it, and I, for whatever reason, I did not know that I had to prepare like a presentation for it. So I ended up just going up in front of the entire class and like reenacting the movie. And it was really bad. It was terrible.
Did
And you
anyone
know
get it
who
on
was in
video?
that class? You know who was in that class with me? Patty Colbert.
No.
Damn.
Yeah. But yeah, Travolta, I mean not Travolta, Tarantino. Real real strange feller.
You guys like feet? Do you guys have a foot fetish?
No. Can't
Sir.
say I do.
Can't say I do either. What about you, Travis? Maybe a little.
Yeah, Trav, you're awful silent.
Sorry, I was looking at a picture of a polar bear.
Do you have
He's-
Sophie with you, Trav?
No, she's not in the room right now.
Dang.
I wish. She's so
imagining you.
fluffy.
I'm just imagining you not paying attention to anything, looking at a picture of a polar bear.
Well, I was looking up stuff about the movie and then there was like a link to incredible footage of cameraman and a hungry polar bear was like advertised, so I clicked it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah,
But
I
no,
kinda
no feet stuff for me.
I kind of want to go through some of the scenes of the movie, but I want to ask. I have a few. Well, I have one high level question. Does anyone else have any high level things you want to talk about before we go into the movie? Maybe.
No, I think you can
No.
go ahead.
Okay.
Not
Here's my
particularly.
one. Actually, here's my one question. Jamie, pull up this picture. All right, can you see Jamie's screen?
Yep.
Yeah. So my really only question is, do you guys find Uma Thurman attractive?
I do.
Silence. I would say yes.
I
Why?
don't know. I feel like
She has a very weird face.
This is literally the thing from The Office where Kevin's trying to say that one person isn't hot. And then they're like, well, let's say she was here right now and asked you out. Would you say yes? And then he instantly changes his mind.
Mm-hmm.
Hillary Swank.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hillary Swank.
Yeah, what do you think, Taylor?
I think that since we've already brought it up, kind of, I'm gonna lean into it. I feel like this is very Redditor of Tarantino to find a lady that's like unconventionally attractive, I guess. It's like very Redditor to say like, oh, here's this woman and she's supposed to be beautiful and she's like, I don't know, she's not ugly,
I
but
think she's better looking in Kill Bill than she is in.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah. Jamie,
Yeah.
pull up Kill
Yeah.
Bill.
Yeah.
That's Tarantino's manic pixie dream girl.
Um, yeah, I think she does look better in Kill Bill.
You're like second guessing yourself now.
No, I think she is attractive, but in like a very weird way. Like
She's
it's
like Willem Dafoe in the way that
Yeah.
Willem Dafoe is attractive.
She's a Willem
the
Dafoe.
female Willem Dafoe.
That's horrible. That's horrible.
I don't know, like I
No.
kind of like if you kind of look at like individual features, you're kind of like, oh, her nose is kind of weird, and like maybe her mouth's weird, but like I don't, it just like all comes together. You're like, it's kind of attractive in a weird way.
Are you also insinuating that Willem Dafoe is not attractive? Taylor?
No,
He's
Willem,
a handsome man.
I've heard
he's awesome. He's awesome.
I've heard Willem Dafoe has an absolute hog. That's all I know
I
about him.
heard that too.
Yeah, I also heard that.
Tales of his hog are known far and wide.
I'd like to think so. I always liked Willem Dafoe. He's so epic in Spider-Man.
Oh, I think he's great. I don't think he's
I think he's
I mean, I think
attractive.
if you compare someone to say they look like Willem Dafoe, I think that's a terrible insult.
But like, have you never heard that like premise that like someone is attractive in the way that Willem Dafoe is attractive? It's kind of like it's like, wait, what was that
No, I
one?
never heard that.
What was that one?
Why does
that
he have such a
one-
big mustache? Look at that mustache picture.
Damn.
What was that one quote that was on the Wikipedia article? It was like, this movie's so bad that it's good.
I
You
don't
know what I
remember.
mean?
Which
No,
movie?
you don't know.
Isn't there a
Uh,
scene in the lighthouse with his penis?
oh, I don't
I
know.
don't recall. Lighthouse was so epic.
Oh, he was in Nosferatu. Forgot about that.
He was even in the Northman too.
Yeah, look at that shit-eating grin. He looks terrifying. He's a scary looking man.
I feel like
He's
he's
great.
handsome. He's like scary handsome.
Yeah.
Yeah, there. Scary handsome.
He's like handsome where like if you were on a boat alone with him, you wouldn't know if he was like gonna rape you or not. Sort of handsome.
Mm-hmm. I can
He's
see
got
it.
that like wild
He
look
did-
in his
he-
eye.
I guess that's why he. I mean, he was like so awesome as the Green Goblin because he just like really has that energy.
Yeah. Norman Osborn. Also, can we talk about the fact that it looks exactly like the Zoran Mamdani victory?
That's a good point.
Wait,
font?
what?
Look up the Zoran Mamdani like for New York font. It's literally exactly the same.
Oh,
That's really interesting.
Oh!
What a pool, huh?
it
That
is.
is that was a terrific pull.
Holy shit!
It's a-
This
do
isn't
you
a
think that's where his
political
wife
show.
got the inspiration? His wife designed the
I mean, it looks exactly
all
the
the
same.
like campaign stuff. Yeah.
It looks exactly the same.
It's like if I was John Travolta, I'd be suing the Mamdani campaign.
John Travolta.
Or not John Travolta.
Weird that we keep in mixing up Tarantino and Travolta.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. I guess we can go through some scenes of the movie. Maybe talk a bit more about them. There's definitely a lot I want to complain about. So.
Does anyone have like a favorite scene in the movie?
I mean, my favorite scene is Travolta dancing. That's so epic.
Yeah. I
Probably
like
the OD scene.
Oh yeah, the OD scene is good.
Why are there so many fucking ads? It's like I click the video and it starts playing ads, and then I skip 10 seconds.
So do
ads
these
playing.
pages throw movies up in like a
Dude, it's on
mad
an ad.
dash to get ad revenue, and then they get copyright struck, and then the movie gets taken down, then they re-upload it or something. Because like, why are they all uploaded in the last like week?
Why
I
do
have
they
no
think that
clue.
somebody who's watching Pulp Fiction clips would want to buy Dove shea butter?
Okay, we'll see what we can. So, uh, we get to this like, so here's when I started like cringing. So I don't know if I have it up. It's not the exact part, but they have the talk about the burger with cheese in the car,
Oh
and
yeah, with
a
cheese.
royale with cheese. And I feel like I don't know, it just feels like that's like all the I know everyone talks about how great the dialogue is, and like I guess it's like cool the first time you see it. And like my dad never saw the movie before, and I think he like liked a lot of the parts, but I don't know. I feel like it's just like too much dialogue, like too much explaining everything, and like everyone sounding like a movie character. Like none of it. I don't know. Just like
Yeah.
Travolta's definitely doing a voice in a way
yeah,
that's kind of irritating. He's doing
Mhm.
like a I don't even know how you describe it. Like
it's like sort of
It's his
sullen.
most. I feel like it's his most different character.
Yeah, but yeah.
His
So
most
they're in the
unique.
car, and they get to the place, and yeah. So here's where I had started having issues immediately. So like they go up to the apartment, and they literally talk for like 5 minutes about how
Massage
about a foot massage.
Yeah.
And is a foot
and
massage
comparing it to
sexual?
eating a woman out.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, that's so gross.
that's Tarantino sticking his dirty little fingers in everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
just
don't
so.
know.
He's
I mean,
like,
I'm gonna
this
be
is the
there's.
same. If
I think I'm
somebody
gonna do a
rubbed
lot
my
of.
wife's feet, I would shove them out of a window.
Wait, did we totally skip over Honey Bunny?
Do you have anything to say on Honey Bunny?
No, just that I really did not like the opening scene. I just thought it was
So
so
Dante,
stupid.
she has a cowboy boot necklace on because she's a cowboy, and you don't know what she's gonna do because she's unpredictable. Isn't that cinematic?
And her name's Honey Bunny because it's an oxymoron because bunnies are cute and sweet and she is a mongoloid.
She does look insane.
I mean,
And
that's the
Butch has
film
an eight
analysis.
ball necklace because you don't know what he's gonna do.
Get that shit out of here. It was cinema when they had the rabbit foot necklace and blowout.
And
Brian De Palma
Samuel
eats
Jackson
Tarantino's lunch.
has a gold necklace on at the end of the movie that says J because he's Jesus.
No,
It's
well,
cinematic.
no, well, here's the thing. I guess it's cinematic because like originally the J could stand for Jules as a
Or
selfish thing, but then it might by the end it
what
might be
else? What
Jesus.
else can it stand for? Sorry,
What do you
continue.
what do you mean? What are you talking about here?
Nothing.
Okay.
Let's circle back.
I think it's also really cringe having a British character in movies that are not in Britain. I forgot this guy was British, but I sort of rolled my eyes because I could just imagine Tarantino be like, "Yeah, there's this guy gonna be talking in a British accent about robbing a place and how it's like different than robbing a bank. It's gonna be so sick. Like
Mhm.
it's just cringeworthy, man."
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I didn't really think about the fact that they spend like the first 5 minutes like explaining the context of why they're sticking up a
Yeah,
restaurant. That is
like
kind of shit.
you know the rules show don't tell.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you didn't see Blowout yet, but there's this like amazing scene in that movie. It's like probably the best scene in the movie, and all it is Travolta standing on a bridge, waving a wand around, listening to things, and it's so awesome. And there's
Mhm.
not a single line of dialogue, and it's so beautiful. And then you just have like this guy talking for 10 minutes about robbing a bank. It's like why do we
That's a
need to
lot of jerking off.
why do we need to yeah, it literally is just like why do we need to explain everything so much?
It's a great summation of a lot of these scenes. It's a lot of jerking off.
Mhm. And it's a shame because the diner is a cool setting,
Mhm.
but
Yeah.
the scene that's taking place is I can't wait for the scene to finish. I want to get out of the scene.
It's like me at that restaurant, just like taking my
Yeah.
time, eating like tiny little bites, being like, This is yummy, but I kind of just want like a big old steak.
You want something that's like substantial. You ever eat at a fine dining restaurant and then you like want to go get a burger after because you didn't get enough food?
That's what Anna and I joked when we were done. We were like, we should go to McDonald's.
Like, look at this
I
cinema.
think I think we did go to like a fast food restaurant after it, like a Burger Fi or something.
I've like gone to fast food restaurants after like fine dining places because it just wasn't substantial.
Yeah. If you could play the sound here, like that clip alone, Nick, is a movie in and of itself.
I can try
You
to play
know?
the sound.
It's
I
just
don't know if
so
this will
good.
work. This might fuck up everything. Like, yeah, I don't know, Taylor, if you saw this scene, but it's like you get this just like amazing scene of Travolta just like listening to the night.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, this movie seems pretty kino.
And he sees like an owl.
I'm 10 seconds in and I'm like, I'm in. I'm hooked.
Like, I don't know if I can find the owl shot, but like, Jamie, can you find the owl? Nah, whatever. Jamie's not getting paid enough. Yeah, you should watch it. I don't know. Brian De Palma's better.
I'm gonna catch up on the few that I missed out on
Yeah.
before we do
Yeah.
our final discussion.
Yeah. Yeah. Show don't tell. And then you get to like this. I don't know. There's like the iconic moments, you know, like Samuel L. Jackson eating the guy's burger is like objectively funny and making faces and like slurping his drink. You know, like I can't say that's not
I mean,
funny, but
again, like it's all like good stuff where it's like, oh, like he's just talking about other nonchalant things, which makes him more intimidating and builds suspense, and he's eating his
yeah,
burger without any care, which like he owns his ass. So like, it's
yeah.
like it's all very good, like again, film masterclass stuff where you'd like.
Mhm.
Or yeah, like if you were Five Tribe Cinema, whatever, you'd be like, yeah, this is freaking like I
But yeah,
totally get what I totally get what Quentin's doing. I totally get what Quentin's doing here.
and like Trav, to
I
your
give
point,
this scene an upvote.
Let's get karma or whatever. What is it on Reddit?
Oh yeah, karma.
I give it 10 karma.
they're updutes. Give it an update.
I give
But-
it 10. I give it 10 nice piggy toes.
But like to Trav's point, like Tarantino definitely has an old film in his mind where some character gives a monologue and he's like, "Oh, I really like that. I need to insert that into my movie at some scene, and I need to do it better and make it more perfect." And this is the result. Like
Mhm.
it
It's
just
like
doesn't feel like an original.
it's contrived.
It doesn't feel original.
The other thing about this scene that I really didn't like is at the end where they just like completely unload into the guy. I don't know, that just felt really ridiculous.
It's like you're shooting a guy without suppressors in an apartment building. I'm not trying to be like a plot
That
hole
was
guy, but
yeah, no, Nick, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, they shot that one guy like 5 minutes ago, and now they're shooting more bullets. Where are
like
the
after
police?
he shoots the guy on the couch, and like after that in broad daylight, I mean after that you have to run, like, and then they're just like unloading, and it's just like, oh, it's gonna be such a sick shootout, and I just like I don't like mindless violence, you know.
Well, yeah, it almost
I-
would have been they just like levy this insane like both clips into this like college kid.
Yeah,
I don't
You're
know. It
supposed to, like,
almost would have been
laugh
better
with
if there was actually like a violent gang in there that they were like getting the briefcase from. I don't know. I don't know.
it's just like misanthropic. Like I don't like watching people get hurt. Like in this foot cretin has such an obsession with it. Just like there's that one scene in Inglorious Bastards where there's like a shootout in the bar and they're like, oh, it's gonna be so awesome. People are gonna get like lit up and then they're gonna like light up Hitler in the end. There's gonna be blood. It's like it's just like I don't like seeing that just for the sake of seeing that, you know. But I know Tarantino does.
Yeah.
Like he likes just like lowest stuff. I do kind of want to try a Big Kahuna burger though. Here, wait, we got the maestro of filmmaking. The briefcase is 666. What do you think that symbolizes?
I was thinking the same thing. I was gonna bring that up.
I didn't remember
Evil.
that from
It's evil.
the previous times I watched this. I don't know how I felt about the fact that it said the combination was 666.
Do you guys know like the leading theory of what's in the briefcase?
No, I
I
don't.
have no idea.
The theory I think that is most circulated, and that I think it's never. I don't think Tarantino's ever confirmed it, but I think the theory I most agree with, based on the film, is that it's Marcellus Wallace's soul.
Oh, interesting.
I kind of, after I saw the 666 on the combination, I kind of thought like it was like some kind of way to like interface with a demon inside there, but I feel like that's kind of the same, like tapping into the same thing. Like Marcellus trades his soul to a demon, and
Because
that's why.
well, the thing is, like, there's a it's sort of like said it's like a MacGuffin, but I think I remember, I don't know if I have it up, but I remember someone saying at one point that like there was like a ancient belief that you could remove your soul through like the back of your neck, and there's a very prominent band-aid on the back of Marcellus Wallace's neck. So like what's that
I
for?
was gonna ask what y'all thought about that.
Mm.
Yeah,
I think that's
I had
literally
no
what it is.
idea.
I feel like that's what it's like. Let me try and pull it up.
So what's the point then, that he removed his
Like,
soul
suck
for
his
the
soul out.
gang violence stuff, and that it's in the case?
Yeah, why do those kids have it?
Yeah, I literally did write. I was like,
Here's what it
why is
says.
there a
It says
band-aid on the back of his neck?
it says the actor had a cut from shaving and he left it in, but as we know from Jungian analysis, there are no accidents. So
Mm.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna go
Yeah,
with like
I was gonna ask you guys
soul.
what you thought about it, because that was like the one thing in the movie I was like, I have no idea what this means.
There's like a fan theory that the soul. Well, I feel like it was an accident, but I feel like it's like, I don't know, maybe like a synchronicity about like them removing his soul. I don't fucking know, man. But even if so, it's like, yeah, it's like, I guess it's like the meaning is you have to lock your soul away to do horrible things. I guess
Something
that
like
could be an
that, yeah.
interesting idea if you weren't like a foot pervert.
What does that say?
I
What
mean,
does
I'm
that
gonna
say
be
about
honest.
Tarantino?
I don't know how to defend the foot thing. Like I don't know. I don't know what his deal is with it.
You
The
can't
rest of the
come
stuff
up with
I can defend, but I know I can't think of any justification.
Like
you can't.
like
Does it
years
just make it more
ago,
like lurid and draw you in?
well, years ago, I thought it was just like kind of funny and like quirky that like he's so loud and proud about this like gross thing, but now it kind of like detracts from his work. Like, why would you pull that in such a prominent way? Like,
Not
you
funny,
can't.
haha. Funny, weird.
Yeah, exactly. It takes away. It really takes away from me, like how I enjoy his work.
It's not as bad as dog
Even
insemination.
even in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which I quite enjoy, there's a gross scene with like the girl's feet hanging out the window.
Well, there's
There
literally a scene. I
is.
don't know if
I
I
didn't
can
like
have
that
it.
movie at all.
I never saw
Really?
it.
No, I remember. Well, I'll say it's been a very long time since I watched it, but I remember being very bored.
It's
Oh.
This is like based
it's
off of
definitely like a
earlier recollection.
purposeless like
Here, Travis, defend this. There's a scene where he like
What
drinks
is that?
tequila off a woman's feet in a movie that he directed.
You know what my least favorite part of Pulp Fiction was?
What?
The Quentin Tarantino cameo.
Yeah.
You want to talk? Yeah, it's so cringe. That's what I mean.
I hated that.
It's Reddit cringe, dude. And he's just like throwing around the N word and stuff and like all this profanity for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
was wondering about like
what's
how
the
he
F
gets
word
away with
count
it.
on this?
Yeah, give me your analysis on
Like,
this one, Travis.
how does he, in all seriousness, get away? Like, how does he get an N-word pass from Samuel L. Jackson?
So I think his mom
Like, is
dated
he
a lot
just
of
that cool?
black men,
Whoa.
Interesting.
which I think
So
is
I
that
don't
over
gives
a
think you
lot.
you.
get
I didn't
that. I don't
realize
think
that
you
gave
get
you the
that
pass.
passed by like transitive property though.
Well, he obviously has the pass. I mean, we know he has the pass, so it's really just a question of how, not why or like if.
What
Well,
was the
maybe a question.
movie actually that made him who he is? Like, what was his first film that was really popular? Because I feel like everybody thinks he's really cool and his films are really cool, but like, what like kicked it off?
I want to say it was like Dusk Till Dawn or Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah, I think his first one was
Reservoir Dogs was
Reservoir
his.
Dogs.
Yeah, it was Reservoir
Yeah.
Dogs. Which I don't know, man. I'm gonna just say I think Reservoir Dogs is just Reddit cringe shit.
Damn.
I could see liking it, but after I just feel like after I've seen what this guy's all about, it's just like it's gonna be so awesome. They're all gonna be in sunglasses and suits, and they're gonna talk a lot about something that happened, and we're never gonna see what happened. I don't know.
That is true. No, I mean you pretty much summed it
That's a
up to a T.
valid criticism.
I guess it's
My
kind of a
Why?
cool premise, but I don't know.
my
Man.
my favorite bar in the entire world is named after Reservoir Dogs.
Oh yeah. It's a good
I've been there
bar.
with you, Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you guys think that Marcellus sent him on the date to begin with?
That's a really good question.
Yeah.
Do you think he's just because she was like very cool, but obviously very bored? Do you think Marcellus is just bored too, or he's like he's hoping for conflict? Like, why would you send your like cronies to take your like wife out on a date? Like, what's
Here's
up with
my
that?
theory. Maybe it's like a test of her loyalty because we know there was a
He's
situation.
self-conscious.
Well, there was the situation where it's unclear why he threw the guy out the window. Some claim it was because of a foot massage, but she says it was nothing. So maybe Marcellus Wallace is testing to see if she will cheat on him with. Maybe he puts in her position where she might cheat to see if she does. I don't know.
But I think
Yeah.
Vincent's one of his top guys, so
I'm
that's like not
Marcellus
even
Wallace's top guy.
he
Dude, what
sent
kind of
Vincent
outfit are
to
you running if
Amsterdam.
Vincent's your top guy?
What kind of operation does he run that he needed Vincent in Amsterdam for 3 years?
Well, like
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
that's a great point. I mean, at this point in the movie, though, like, is Vincent is in possession of the briefcase, right? Or no?
At this point in the movie, they're in possession of it from the moment that yeah, like the whole time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wonder
Oh
if
no, they gave him the briefcase at this point, I think.
Wait, where are we? We're at the date right now.
Well, because they come back from the apartment, they shoot Marvin, they go, and then you see them go into the club where they deliver the briefcase. I think. I don't think he has it at this point.
no, because
Have it.
Marcellus is away, isn't he away?
Oh.
Well, they're also
No,
yeah.
no.
Wait. They're giving him shit at the bar. Oh yeah, he already gave it away. You're
That the
saying.
date happens after. The date happens
The
after.
the chronology is mixed up, which is another
Yeah, I
thing I
don't
think
like
is kind
that.
of cringe.
so cool that it's all disjointed. Like you gotta like figure it out yourself. Like
Yeah, that's my gripe with
when
Nolan.
did
That's
everything
my,
happen?
that's my gripe with Nolan, man. It's just like
The diner scene.
whoa. It's just like complexity
Whoa.
for the sake of complexity. It's just jerking off. Hit the Tucker job.
Oh yeah.
That's a lot of jerking off.
Yeah, whenever you have like out of order chronology, unless you have a damn good reason, it's just cringe, I think.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
You saying you don't like the movie Tenet?
I've never seen it, dude.
I still need to watch it. I almost watched it on the flight today, actually. I didn't want
Mm.
to cloud my
It's pretty
judgment
cool.
on.
Maybe I'll watch
It's
it. I
pretty
don't
cool,
know.
but it's also pretty lame. It's like both.
I find Nolan just kind of lame. I don't know. I mean, he's like he makes good films, but like I feel like there's a lot of just like jerking off with like the complexity.
Hans, yeah, just like jerking off with like your headphones on, listening to Hans Zimmer with your eyes
Yeah.
closed.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, I'm not watching his Odyssey movie. It looks not watching
Come
I'm
that.
on, Nick.
watching
We
it.
gotta
It's gonna be
do
so good.
we gotta do an ep on that. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna, dude, I fucking watched the fucking Brad Pitt Iliad movie. I would literally erase that from my memory if I could. It's so shit, man. They shouldn't direct the classics. They shouldn't defile Homer.
So good.
What's
So good.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll do an episode when that movie comes out. Anyway, he goes on this date with Uma Thurman. I think for me, the part of the movie I still like the most is all the stuff with Travolta and Uma. I think it does suffer from the problem of like their dialogue is a little cringe and over-explained. But I felt like the whole plot of from when he's like, first meets Uma to when she overdoses, I think I still enjoy. And I really like the dance scene. What do you guys think?
Well, the dance scene was a callback to like Grease, right?
I mean,
I
it's
felt
like
like
Greece
anyway.
and well, Greece is also the 1950s. So
This car is
Yeah,
automated.
well, like, do you think it's
Yeah.
Quentin Tarantino doing like an homage to Grease and like John Travolta's washed up acting career?
I think it is like an homage to old dancing Travolta. Because I
Yeah,
think
which
they
I,
said
I thought was kind of cool.
a lot of people didn't expect Travolta to dance in like a gangster movie, which made it like I think it was like because a lot of people probably saw Grease and Saturday Night Fever, and then they see this and it's like, oh wow, we get Travolta dancing, and it is awesome. And Uma Thurman's awesome too dancing. I gotta say, she's like very hypnotizing.
Here's a question for
Yeah.
you guys. Do you think at this point in Travolta's career, do you think he's sick of dancing? Or do you think he has like love in his heart for dance?
Probably sick of it.
I don't know.
Because like it almost feels like every single movie. I mean, we're not watching every single Travolta movie, but I was surprised to see him dancing in Look Who's Talking Now. It's almost like they bring him on to do these movies, and they're like, "Yeah, do that thing, Like you're the dancing guy. You're the dancing guy. Dance."
How dare you?
Like he's a clown.
Yeah,
He's a monkey.
yeah. It kind of
He's
it's
a
like
dancing monkey.
do your one trick. Do your one trick. Everybody loves it. Do it.
Bullshit.
I think I mean I can't know Travolta's mind. Maybe he's sick of it. I don't know. I always like watching him dance though, so I'm happy.
Oh,
that
I
they
love it
they
too,
tried.
but it does make you wonder. It's like he's dancing in movies that, I don't know. Did
You know
not to,
what?
like,
You know what he should be sick of? He should be sick of being in dog shit movies. That's what he should be sick of.
well, as the rest of his career panned out, he did not get sick of it. He has actually had an appetite that couldn't be
He's like
satisfied.
the what's the Rick and Morty character? He's like the garbage gobbler or something. It's like trash. I love trash. They're sending down the scripts of like Fanatic and Gotti. Trash.
I love trash.
You were in Greece and Saturday Night Fever. Trash.
Give it to me later.
I know dancing. I know dancing is my main thing, but my real passion is garbage. Garbage, baby. I love garbage.
Oh man.
Ah, jeez, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to maybe do a break and then go over the rest of the Pulp Fiction, or like how we feeling? What do you want to do?
I'm good to
Take a
keep
little
going.
5-minute break.
Oh,
I can make
Fine.
another coffee.
Coffee.
Man's best friend is a different sort of experience. Sleeker, more mischievous, like something you'd play quietly in the background of a high-end loft while pretending not to be aware of how good the lighting looks on your skin. There's an almost predatory confidence to the songwriting, a knowing smirk woven through the synths and hooks. Every track feels intentionally curated to project an image, controlled spontaneity, curated chaos, the kind of charm that's both disarming and strategic. It's pop music with a designer edge, stylish, deliberate, and acutely conscious of its own allure.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
We're back. What's your favorite
Was
Emily
my
Dickinson?
slave?
What? No.
Was Maya Angelou ever a slave?
No.
Wait, that's crazy of me to think. He was born in 1928.
Whoa. Whoa.
Wait, but how does she know? How does she know? How does she know why the cage
I don't
bird
know what to
sings?
tell you
If
guys.
she
All
was
right.
never.
You
I thought that
know,
was the whole point. Why she? I thought that was the whole point. Like why she
Bullshit.
knew why the cage birds sing.
was
Fuck
she talking
you!
about
Whatever.
slavery or like segregation?
I don't know.
It's
I
collective
don't know. I always thought
unconscious.
she was. I always thought she was like born a slave or something.
No. Why do you have a why do
Why
you
do you
have a,
say
why,
that like I'm? Why do you say that like I'm crazy?
Hey, but don't be such a
know, man.
dope, huh?
She could have been. Although now I see a full color picture of her in her
What do you
Middle
mean?
Ages.
What do you
I'm
mean
like,
by she could have been? What do you mean by that?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
well, I thought she was like born in like 1860 and died in like 1930 or
No,
something.
you're
I had
thinking
my
of like
timeline
Zora
wrong.
or what the Zora Neale Hurston.
Zora Neale Hurston is white.
Wait,
Wait. No,
wait.
no, she's not. No, she's not. No, she's not.
That
I
would
was
be
thinking of
great.
who's the one that I was thinking of Franz Chopin. Franz what's her name?
Chopin was
Chopin.
a composer.
No, the one who wrote The Awakening. Kate
Oh,
Chopin. The Awakening slop.
Kate
Remember that?
Chopin, I guess. God, what a horrible book, man.
No, it was terrible. Sorry, favorite Emily Dickinson poem?
Or
I don't
favorite
know. What did
poet
she
in
write?
general.
Favorite poet?
Hmm,
I don't know. Walt Whitman, probably.
it's pretty good. Cool.
Brooklyn Bridge.
Mine probably be XXX Tentacion.
Tentacion, yeah.
I like Pablo Neruda.
Not too familiar with his stuff, but that's cool.
Who
Yeah.
won the Pulitzer Prize or the Nobel Prize for poetry?
Bob Dylan.
Kendrick Lamar.
No, Bob Dylan literally won a Nobel Prize.
Kendrick Lamar did too, didn't he?
Did he really?
It was either
Oh
that
yeah, I
or the
remember.
Pulitzer. Oh, I think it might have been a Pulitzer Prize for his album "Damn." I think.
I have a
Damn.
really good bit where I mispronounce Kendrick Lamar's name and on purpose. And it's always very funny to see people's responses.
How do you mispronounce it?
You pronounce it?
I say Kendrick Lamar.
Oh,
That's so cool,
Oh.
Taylor.
that's epic, actually.
I do kind of like "Damn." I used to listen to that in college. Back when I'd be like going to the parties and like Mo Bamba would be playing.
Oh God.
Remember
Mobamba.
Mo Bamba?
Mobamba was everything.
I got a question for
Hope
you
is a
guys.
thing. What?
Do you guys think the Rizzler has seen Pulp Fiction? And if so, what do you think he thought of the film?
I think he's a little young.
The Rizzler?
You talking
Probably
about Rizzo?
I'm talking about the Rizzler.
I feel like he's a little young. What's your angle you're getting at?
I don't know. He just seems to
Wait.
have some wisdom beyond his years.
Dude, 21st century Wikipedia articles are crazy. There's one on the the Rizzler. Here's his career. Joseph first gained attention in 2023 when a video of him wearing a Black Panther Halloween costume went viral. He is known for Riz face, which involves squinting his eyes, raising one eyebrow, lowering the other, and pursing his lips, an expression often referred to as mewing. Like, dude, there's no way that this is a
That's so
Wikipedia article.
academic.
I
Oh
know.
man.
Joseph collaborates frequently with Eric Bufumo, known as Big Justice, and his father, AJ Bufumo, known together as the Costco guys, to whom Joseph is not related. Like, this is crazy. How is this a
I mean,
Wikipedia article?
society's crazy.
Last
Sophie's here. Sophie.
Can we talk about the movie though? I feel like we got to get through it. But I feel like it does
Yeah.
say something that we're kind of drifting on tangents. Maybe we're in the spirit of Tarantino.
We're
just
doing a
meandering.
Tarantino right now. We're just kind of meandering.
Pulp Fiction. Okay, Uma Thurman like overdoses. I guess this was a pretty cool scene. Anyone have anything to say?
No.
I liked it.
Yeah, it was a good scene.
I
don't really know.
I like that there's like a thread through with like him having a really cool car. I don't know, kind of more Grease callbacks, but he does have a really sick car.
Yeah, there's the one kind of cool scene after he like shoots the heroin and he's like driving. Though I don't really like watching people do heroin. I feel like this movie romanticizes like drug use in a way I don't really like. What do you think?
The pitch for the
overdose.
cocaine that they do is really funny. Like the drug dealer selling Vincent, he's like, these two are great, but if you want something really special for my personal collection, you got to try this.
Mm-hmm. Well, was it? What happened to Uma Thurman? Was it like that? What did she overdose on? Because like I was unsure if she like accidentally snorted heroin or something. Like I
I
don't
think
know
that's
what.
what it was.
Because it was it
She
like
found it in his pocket because she
okay.
was wearing his jacket.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought happened,
And
but
I
I
think
wasn't sure.
she thought it was coke, so she snorted it.
Is this what happens if you snort heroin? Like is it just too much at
Probably.
once?
I think so.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I've
If
never done it.
if we were really serious about this, we all would have tried heroin just to like get in them.
You know what Travolta. I will say I do think Travolta gave a good performance here as like a druggie. Do you know what? You ever hear the story about what he actually did to prepare for this role?
No.
No.
They told him from someone that did heroin that he didn't do heroin for this, but they were like, you should drink 8 shots of or like as much tequila as you can, and then lay in a warm bath, and that's like the beginning of the high you get on heroin.
Interesting.
Wow.
Don't do heroin though, please.
You
Anyway,
could have done method podcasting.
You know, I had some on my desk, but because you said that, I will throw it away.
I thought
Was
John
heroin, like-
Travolta's like acting in the whole overdose scene was like really great, honestly.
I think he gives a good performance in this movie.
Like
I
he's
don't think my issue-
he's so like emotive.
Yeah, he's like you really get you freaking out. And,
You can tell he's terrified of what Marcellus Wallace would
Yeah,
do to him.
yeah.
Like you can
Yeah.
feel the fear.
Like it's a great scene, but it's like you said, Travis, it's like all like little fine dining dishes. Like it is chaotic, and you really do get that sense of like energy. Yeah.
But really,
Also,
you're
my
just
parents-
craving a normal movie.
Yeah. Well, also my parent, it's like unexpected too, because my parents like were definitely not expecting like an overdose. They were expecting like Travolta to sleep with Uma Thurman, but it didn't happen. It subverts your expectations.
I do think it was funny that he had to give himself a pep talk to not sleep with her. Kind of similar to
That
what
was
we were
kinda
talking
funny.
about in the last movie.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we
Did
get.
you guys
I don't
did you
know.
guys catch that their waiter in the diner when they were sitting in that car is oh fuck, I'm blanking
It's
on his
Steve
name.
Buscemi.
Yeah. I thought he looked familiar, but I didn't recognize him because he's pretty
Mm.
young and
I saw someone comment on that, so I knew it, but you wouldn't know it if you didn't know to look for it. I don't think.
yeah.
All right, let's talk about Butch. What did
I
you guys
like the
think?
origin story. I like the watch
With the
story,
watch.
The
I
watch
like.
story is
I,
pretty
yeah.
especially since I was on Wake Island, so I was like,
Wow.
oh, that's sick.
Oh wow.
that's pretty
I do.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where is Wake Island?
it's like in the middle of the ocean.
That's pretty cool that you were there. Yeah. I guess his story makes sense and is cool. Like I mean, his motivations make sense.
I enjoyed how you does he get the intro before or after Vincent runs into him and calls him like punchy or whatever?
He calls him Palooka, which I don't really know what to make of.
A palooka is like a pariah. I
Yeah, why
think.
didn't I forget? I think he gets the intro and then they meet, but I can't even remember because Quentin shuffled the footage.
Do you think
Um,
that watch was like a good luck charm or a bad luck charm?
Ooh.
they are sort of like all
Because
doomed to die with the watch.
Just like
well, and
marching
also his
towards
dad like
the
shoved it up his dad shoved it up his butt, and then he died of dysentery, which makes me think the watch like legitimately killed him.
Do you think the watch is like a symbol of pride? Because it almost gets Bruce Willis killed
No.
here.
well, it also that is part of Marcellus's pitch when he's trying to get him to throw the game. He does tell him pride is weakness.
Mhm. Like I feel like
Yeah, I
I
almost
feel
thought it
like
was like
Bruce.
a bad luck charm.
Yeah, maybe.
But then
But like, what is?
again, um, as he was leaving the watch, or as he was leaving the store at one point, or like after he leaves the store victorious, there's a sign in the window that says "watch batteries for sale," which makes you think
Huh?
maybe he's reversed it. Now it's a good luck charm.
Mm.
What is his? What is his
Tarantino's
arc?
so deep. He's so deep.
He's like
Uh,
pride.
Here's a
What is it?
question now. I feel like this conversation is like ruining me on Tarantino movies. Like I feel like now I'm gonna just be like, oh, this is so overdone and so cringe.
uh-huh.
I don't want to ruin it for you. I mean, you never wanted to like drink alcohol off a woman's feet. I think we all have, like.
I was inspired to do that by
I mean, yeah, I don't know. If you guys like it, I mean, that's cool. But I'm sort of like Dante on Grease, but with Tarantino. I feel like I'm pretty negative on these movies.
definitely more negative than I was as a teen, for sure.
Well, it's just like when you're a teen, you're filled with hormones. You want to see like action, people cussing and being cool.
It's
Like
also
it's
like
very yeah.
how many more like stories and movies have you seen and read or watched whatever since the first time you watched Pulp Fiction to now?
Mhm. Like a lot, because yeah, I feel like you're right that it is like baby's first movie. Like you're just like, oh, this is probably like one of the first like I guess like technically yeah um I don't know, artistically favored or well regarded movies I watched. I feel like mostly I
Yeah,
watched like kids movies before this.
yeah. I think this is definitely the first. It's probably a lot of people's first serious film, if you want to just call it that. But
Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know. Let's just speed run through this movie, man. Jamie, pull up a plot synopsis.
Yeah,
I just don't feel like there's like much going on.
it's just little vignettes It's just little vignettes.
I
Almost
you wanna
self-contained.
I thought the fuck. I thought Butch's interaction with his French girlfriend were really bizarre. Um the like conversation about like the pot belly. Do you guys
Yeah, it's
remember
Yeah, I
that?
didn't know what was up with that.
Was she
And
talking
then
about
and
being
then,
pregnant?
but then Butch is like, if you had a pot belly, I'd punch you right in your pot belly. So like bizarre. I thought when I was watching it again, I was like, oh, she wants to, get pregnant
Is
and have a baby, and then Butch is like, I'd fucking punch you in the
I
gut.
it's Quentin Tarantino's like a fucking alien, man. Like it's like an alien trying to write like human dialogue. It's so fucking weird, man.
He wants to punch her in the gut because he's a boxer.
Yeah, it's like ChatGPT wrote it or something.
Ah, that's good.
Oh man. Yeah. What do we think of Butch's storyline overall? I guess let's just go over that. So he wins the fight. We don't even get to see the fight. He talks to
Well, Nick,
Esmeralda.
he was wearing an 8-ball necklace at his meeting with Marcellus, so you don't or Marcellus, whatever his name is. So you don't know what he's gonna do. He's a wild card.
The 8 ball can also lose the game,
Mm,
aka lose
think,
this
think
movie,
it, sink it too
aka
early.
aka sink this stinker. Um, I don't know, man. If you like it, you like it. But wait, is he actually in an 8 ball necklace here? How'd you pick up on this?
Uh, Over at the bar, like 10, 15, 30 seconds later, you can see the net. If you look closely, at the bar. I don't know if it'll even show it. It's when he's at the bar with Vincent. That doesn't look like it's there.
No, wait, I think
Oh,
Jamie has the scene. But we gotta watch an ad first. Bitdefender.com.
Bitdefender.
My mom, when she was watching this, was just like, Travolta looks so ugly. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, he
look,
does
there you
have
go.
an 8 ball.
Very strange haircut.
The 8 ball is sort of like not on a team either. I guess you're right. It is a wild card. It's a loose
Uh-huh.
cannon. It could kill him, man. Yeah, this is brilliant
Yep.
stuff. This is just brilliant. So
But that's what I'm saying. Like I was watching, I was like, oh yeah, like that's foreshadowing that like who knows what he's gonna shake things up later because he's
yeah,
an 8 ball or
he shakes
magic
it all
eight
up.
ball. But you're right, it's so contrived.
It's contrived, man. I think is Brian De Palma still alive? Can he? Maybe if he's not alive, the ghost of him needs to mog Tarantino or something. Dude, he's still alive. He could school Tarantino. I think we got to do a GoFundMe to send Tarantino to learn from the maestro. Um, yeah,
Go
yeah,
back to
man. I guess we.
I do
I
I
don't know.
do want to talk about the whole when does it start, I guess.
What are you referring to?
When Butch runs over Marcellus and then they both get trapped in that basement.
Yeah, we got to talk about that. I feel like that was when I was just like rolling my eyes so much.
I completely forgot about that. Like the fact that they rape Marcellus in that back room.
It's just like it's so contrived that like you could say everything in the movie up to this point is like somewhat like when Travolta drives through a Christmas parade and blowout what are the it's like what are the odds? And I feel like it's also Quentin Tarantino with this like Reddit like liberalism, like making fun of hillbillies. He's like, oh, he's just run into a random place and it's like these hillbillies have like this like rape dungeon and it's just like it's just so ridiculous and gross.
Well, I agree. I also like I think if you like the part of the Travolta like essence where he makes these really cool characters or these cool scenes or whatever, I don't know what point raping Marcellus serves because it like instantly shatters his like cool crime boss
Mm-hmm.
like it works against the Tarantino thing. So I don't know. I also just like
I mean,
uh,
in its defense, I'll be an apologist again. I kind of saw it as like violence begets violence sort of stuff, sort of like how Vincent gets killed later. So while
Yeah, I
yes,
mean
I
there
think
is
there's
yeah
like
there,
some
there's that
violence
element.
glorification, I think overall the message is that like eventually like the violence is going to come. And I feel like that's a lot of the Quentin Tarantino movies is like all these like violent crazy people are usually met with more violence and craziness and suffer horrific ends.
Yeah, I think this is
but I
um
don't even like after he frees Marcellus. Marcellus is like, I'm gonna turn this into like a palace to suffering. I'm gonna make this like a medieval
yeah
dungeon, and I'm
yeah
gonna torture both of these people. Like I
mhm.
feel I get that point, Trav, but I also feel like it. I don't know. I feel like it. I don't know.
I mean, he doesn't grow as a character, like that's for sure, but
Yeah.
It's and I will say the katana's fucking cringe, man. You ever see the meme? You ever see the meme where it's like while you were going to parties, I was studying the blade.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's basically the katana. It's just cringe, man.
did this movie come out before or after Kill Bill?
I think
Leave
before.
before.
Oh, but way before. Interesting that. Do you think he? It's kind of interesting. I assume that it was the other way around, and that like it was a kind of a callback to like his like Kill Bill stuff. But that's kind of interesting that it was years before, and that he's like into the samurai sword.
I don't know if he did something with a sword before this movie, but I don't know. It's just like cringe, man.
Tarantino strikes me as a guy that would like go to Japan and come back with and be like, actually, in Japan, they don't say hello. They say, it is nice to meet you. This is because their culture is so much more advanced than the American culture.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
in Japan
mm,
we would call those guys LBHs, which stood for losers back home.
Yeah, yeah, I've heard of that before. That's
damn.
Tarantino.
That's like
What is it?
the fedora wearing expat.
I was knowing the term otaku, but maybe that's a different thing. Yeah,
Otaku.
I'm trying to find like a. Oh yeah, dude, this
Oh,
this
it's
is the
type of
essence of
Japanese.
Tarant. This is the essence of Tarantino.
Yeah, that's a LBH, loser back home.
He's like, "Yep, I bet you thought it was pretty clever when the guy had an 8-ball necklace."
Oh my god.
I did too.
Is that Ben Shapiro?
I don't know. I bet you guys thought it was pretty damn cool when they talked about a foot massage for 5 minutes.
Dude, imagine being that guy. That is crazy.
Do you
I feel
guys
like yeah.
remember? Do you remember when Cat Williams was like spouting out a bunch of stuff like on the Shannon Sharp podcast about comedians and specifically like black entertainers? Do you have any
No.
idea what I'm talking about?
Wait, what are you talking
I know
about?
what you're talking about, but I
No.
don't really remember
Well,
any of the.
he made this point about how the only way like a black person can become famous in Hollywood, or I guess the only way that they can be like accepted by the elites in Hollywood, so that way they get put in all their movies and stuff, is that they have to go through like a rite of passage where they have to like be be involved in like some sort of like gay act or be like very effeminate like in media. And I really don't want to think that there's any truth or any weight to it, but like out of everybody who gets raped in this movie, it's Ving Rhames, who is like undoubtedly, you know, um uh he's a powerful figure in this movie, and I'd never heard of Ving Rhames before Pulp Fiction, and he went on to have a pretty successful career after the fact.
Interesting.
Well,
I'm
he
not
did
trying
star
to.
in Mission Impossible 1 was 2 years after this.
Oh, was
So he
it?
would have landed the Mission Impossible role right after this movie.
Yeah, and like I really don't want to perpetuate like baseless conspiracy theories, but like
You can.
You do.
it's it's
There's
ringing a
juice
little.
bits.
It's ringing a lot, pretty loud in my ears at this point in the film. So I
Well,
figured
man,
I'd
Anything else?
bring it up,
if the shoe fits, that's I don't think you're crazy for bringing it up.
and it came from Cat Williams, who's a very credible source. So
I don't know, man. I mean,
Do
I
you think
don't put anything past Hollywood.
maybe it was just Luther undercover the whole time, and Ethan Hunt was in his ear. He was like running to come save him, but he was too late.
he was deep undercover.
Yeah. Then it's like it cuts to like Tom Cruise running with his like hand on his ear, being like, "Hold on, Luther, I'm coming."
That'd have been better.
Has he been
Yeah.
in anything else?
Who? This guy?
I recognized him, but I couldn't really put my finger on anything in
I mean,
particular
I
that I
only
remember.
the only other thing I know him in is like Mission Impossible.
Is he in every Mission Impossible? Is he like a
So.
recurring character?
Yeah, he's like
That's a
the
pretty.
Yeah,
he's like a tech
he's the
guy
guy
or
in the
something.
chair.
Yeah.
That's a
He's the
pretty
guy in
good
the
gig.
chair.
So you just have to humiliate yourself in a Tarantino movie, and then you can.
Oh, he's in Con Air. He's in Con Air.
Oh,
What
that's a
great
good
film.
movie.
That is a great film.
I would definitely watch that one at your house, Taylor.
Oh yeah, that is. Yep.
All right, we got to get through this movie.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
Butch and Marcellus go into this crazy degenerate place. I think it's dumb. He kills John Travolta at one point. Any thoughts on that? Nope. Okay. Whatever.
It's just because he doesn't. Violence begets violence.
Yeah, Travolta doesn't repent, and then he dies. Then
He
I
also
felt
looks
like
crazy in this still. He looks crazy right there.
I lost it. Yeah,
You did.
I
What
got
do
it
you
back.
what do you make of all the violence in this film? There's like a whole I don't know
Mhm.
if you want to call it an act, but like there's a whole section of this film dedicated to them cleaning up a mess by them accidentally like blowing somebody's like brains out.
I feel like it's just nihilism.
It's like a complete accident, and they just wreck some guy.
It's like played for humor too. Like you just shot a guy in the face. It's
And it
just, like,
also
not funny.
it is kind of knowing that this leads directly into Tarantino being in the film. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, the only part of this movie I really don't like is like walking into the kitchen and seeing it's Quentin Tarantino. I feel like that's so self-aggrandizing.
Yeah. He's just dropping like.
And he really isn't a very good. He's not a very good actor, honestly.
No, he sucks and is cringe.
So I forget, is it implied that he's like a retired like arm of Marcellus? Is that
I have
the
no idea. Some
I have
sort of
no
corrupt,
idea.
shady dude, I guess.
I will say, of all the like ridiculous characters, I do enjoy the wolf.
See, I thought I enjoyed the wolf, but I thought the wolf was like just so lame and cheesy.
But I like that though. There's like you see you see Vincent and I don't even remember his character's name, Samuel L. Jackson's character's
I
name.
think it's Jules Winfield.
Jules. Yeah, you see Vincent and Jules, and they're like in the thick of like running errands for Marcellus, and then there's the wolf who's like I don't like he's like them in their sunset years. Like he's just kind of like calling favors at this point. And they have like it's almost like they're meeting like a famous person because he's like so famous amongst the like I don't know seedy underground crime guys. I thought it was I thought his character was neat.
He reminds me of Christoph Waltz's character in Inglorious Bastards.
He's like a smooth operator.
Yeah, smooth. There's so many smooth operators in Quentin Tarantino movies. It's literally just like a canon of smooth operators.
You know what came into my mind when I was watching this the other night? It made me think of that scene from the SpongeBob movie where SpongeBob's talking through that guy on like what is it, diffusing God, I don't remember. He's like, "Oh, you got a family, Phil? You got a family? Just think about your family." You guys know what I'm
Yeah,
talking about?
yeah, I do.
I can't recall, but I believe you. Yeah, yeah. I guess the movie Reservoir Dogs is like literally like, what if we had 12 smooth operators in a room?
And they all die.
What if we got
so
12
That's like
smooth,
all.
man.
That's literally Quentin Tarantino. If you had to summarize Quentin Tarantino movies in one sentence, would be, what if we had a bunch of smooth operators in a room with a cool soundtrack and they all just like die?
I mean, come on. I mean, just look at this. Like,
Oh.
there's gonna be this eight suave studs with thin ties and sunglasses. They're gonna be so cool. They pulled off the biggest job ever. It's so cool. We're gonna have a really cool Nazi. And then we're gonna have a really cool British officer pretending to be a Nazi, and he's even smoother.
That's hysterical.
And then we're gonna have some smooth operators like Brad Pitt, and they're gonna go into the movies.
They're gonna dance.
All right, we got it. Come on, we got it.
Yeah, we gotta put this to bed. we gotta put this to bed.
I do think it says a lot about the film that we're just like we're just kind of dancing around it, walking.
I don't know what to tell you guys. So they go to the diner at the end. All the bullets miss them. Samuel L. Jackson thinks it's a miracle. That's would be a kind of cool thing in a movie, but he starts quoting a fake Bible verse. Why would you make a fake Bible verse? The book is literally 2,000 plus pages, and you had to make some shit up. Probably because you never read it. There's guns. It's kind of funny that Travolta was in the bathroom during the ending.
He was reading. That's where he found his book that he got killed with.
What was the book he was reading? Can someone look that up? I wanted to.
I did earlier. It was.
What is it?
I didn't understand. Like the symbolism of it, so I
It
gave
probably
up.
doesn't. It probably doesn't mean anything. They're in a diner. He's like, my wallet says "bad motherfucker" on it. And it's just
yeah. It is what it is. It's what it is.
Does the apologist have anything to say on the ending?
Me?
Travis.
Oh. No, I mean, I think it's like you know, the whole violence begets violence thing, but then Samuel Jackson's like, oh, I'm gonna try to be like a righteous man, and he's got a J necklace on because he's like Jules now. He's not a gangster anymore. He's Jules, but maybe the J is also Jesus, and he's righteous, and but then John Travolta dies, and maybe as a shepherd, he's like given the British guy looks like it's dawning on him that maybe Samuel L. Jackson's right and he needs to not be so bad anymore. But it's all very, very cool and well done. But also, I was like checking to see how much time was left in the movie
Yeah, I
because
think
I
that's
was
a
ready
pretty
for
good
it to be done.
analysis. It's like cool, well done. The message I think makes sense, but I don't know. There's just too much. It's just like I feel like I'm watching a movie. All right, that's Pulp Fiction. Do you want to go
It's
around and
Pulp
give reviews? What was it,
What's
Travis?
the scale again? What's the scale
Well,
again?
okay. So if you think the movie, I probably wouldn't doom the movie. If you think it's bad, you can doom it. The scale is, let me just write it out. It's flick, movie, film, cinema, kino.
Ooh, this is gonna
Who
be
wants to go
tough.
first? I can go first, maybe. I think
Take it away.
I'm probably the most negative on this movie. I think I'm not going to go into dooms given just the cultural influence, but I feel like when I was like a teenager, I would have been like, oh, this is like I'd probably call this cinema when I was a teenager. Um, Now I'd probably just say it's like a movie. Like I think there's enough interesting stuff that I wouldn't call it a flick, but I also was just like rolling my eyes a lot and cringing. Who wants to
Enough.
go next?
I I can
Yeah.
go. I gotta say this conversation soured me a bit. Um, I think I'll stand by saying that this movie definitely has its moments. But I think I do get kind of stuck on the Tarantino bits of things. I'm not gonna. Based on the scale we're using, I guess film is like average. I think I'd say it's a film. I didn't definitely doesn't have the same luster as when you watch it as a teenager. But I definitely don't think it sucks. Um, has its highs and its lows.
Well said. Dante?
Yeah. Um I agree with you, Nick, that I think back in the days, back in the happy days, um I would have given this like a cinema rating, but I think I'm comfortable with the film rating for this piece of cinematic work.
Mhm.
Um Yeah, I think I've certainly soured on it, and like I was in between pretty extreme opposites on my feelings.
Yeah,
Um,
were you saying you loved or hated it in the beginning?
yeah, like I would watch like the
Yeah,
first
like
time I
elaborate
watched
more
it.
on that. Like, what are you? Yeah.
The first time I watched it, I think I loved every second of it,
Mhm.
and in subsequent rewatches, like it just has been worse and worse. Just a deteriorating image
Mhm.
of my perception of the movie over time.
Mhm.
Um, but I know that like teenage Dante thought that this was like peak art form. Like
Yeah. I mean, I do hope teenagers still like it. It's a fun movie when you're that age.
I think it's like a rite of passage that if you're like
Yeah.
a teenager, you gotta like watch this with your buddies. But I, yeah, I was really like jazzed to watch it. But I know I said it a couple times, but like, what does it say about the movie that like we could barely stay on track and we could barely talk about the movie? Like every time we get into something, we're like off on some other tangent. Um,
I mean,
yeah,
your prefrontal
much to think
cortex isn't
about.
fully formed when you're 13. So it seems real. It seems like it all makes sense then.
Well, it also the like like we've been saying, like, oh, like the movie is it's not in the right order. That's crazy. I've never seen anything like that. It's like, yeah, that's your first movie. It's your first real
My
movie.
first Kino.
Yeah.
My God, did you ever see the movie Memento? That's literally just
Yeah.
oh God, the whole movie's like shuffled. It kind of works more there, but here it's just yeah. Like what do you? I want to. I guess before we go to Travis's thoughts, what's the point of it being out of order?
I don't think it really adds. I don't think it really adds to it at all.
I think yeah. For me, it's
I
like
think to make you
I
more
think it's
okay
just
with
Tarantino
it being.
jerking himself off. I think this movie is just Tarantino like edging and just getting ready to blow.
I think it's to make you more okay with it being just like vignettes and not a whole, and just like living in the moment of the scene would be my.
I think so. I think it would have been better if it was literally just a short film about a gangster taking his boss's wife out and it was just Travolta and Uma. Like I'd probably call that like film or cinema. But it's just like there's too much. I think maybe the one thing I could see about it being out of order is like you get like Travolta dying halfway through kind of it like symbolizes the inevitability of the violent end you'll have in this life. I think the other thing I wanted to mention earlier was that there is like some clever foreshadowing in this movie. Like we were talking about why does Marcellus Wallace get raped, and there's that scene in the beginning where Samuel L. Jackson is like, "What does Marcellus Wallace look like? Does he look like a bitch?" You know, and it's like played for laughs at that time, but it ends up that he does get raped. So there is some clever stuff like that. But yeah. What are your thoughts? What are your final verdict, Travis?
I probably would have started off saying like solidly cinema. But I think that kind of talking about how like clownish a lot of his movies have become and how meme like they are, I think maybe I'll drift more to the like solidly film trending towards cinema a little bit. I'd almost say cinema if there was like a little bit more like weight to it, but mostly it's just like you said, like cool guys doing cool things. So I'll say somewhere between film and cinema.
Nice.
Do you think that we would be like soy facing right now if we did this podcast when we were like 14?
Yes.
Yeah, probably would have said Kino.
Yeah, I probably would have said Kino.
I
I think that's an important distinction. If you're listening to this podcast and you're 14, Kino, absolute.
If whatever age you are, if you like the movie, that if it brings you joy, that's great. That's awesome. Especially if you're 13. Like imagine like a sleepover with your buddies in high school. I don't want to take that away from anybody. We're like old. We're unks. We're old men. So enjoy your youth. But once you are in your 20s, you will think this is kind of mediocre.
That's
I want to do a little reading from Heraclitus. No man ever steps in the same river twice, for it's not the same river, and he's not the same man.
Wow.
Well, there you have it. Yeah,
I think that's a perfect way to end this conversation.
That's it. Well, next episode we'll be going over Battlefield Earth.
Ooh.
So,
dear Lord,
a film so iconically bad.
God. Fuck you! That limey cocksucker can rot in hell for all I care.
Oh God!
All right, I'm gonna say this for everybody's benefit. I'm looking at it right now, and it is on YouTube.
Nice.
Oh shit! I paid for it when I watched it. Oh my
god. No.
I don't know if I can watch it again.
What does it say about us that
him.
all these
Look at-
movies
fuck
we're
up, look at-
reviewing are on YouTube?
That is ridiculous.
Oh my god, this might be our best episode. I don't know. This or Hairspray is gonna be the craziest episode.
Oh my god, he
Look
looks
at this.
crazy.
What does it have on Rotten Tomatoes?
I think it's like 0% or it's in the single digits.
Dude, it's so bad, man. It's
It really is interesting that
3%.
Travolta has so many I guess not so many. He has two like universally loved films, Grease and Pulp Fiction, and then he
I would
has
say Saturday Night Fever too. It's pretty
Saturday
Oh,
Night
yeah.
Fever too, and then he has so many just utter shit like this looks horrible. I mean, I guess they can't
Yeah, I
all be
want to know.
winners, but
I want
like
to know
some
who
of
the
them are so
like
bad.
who's the
3%.
costume designer for this shit.
God
In the
damn.
year 3000, there are no countries, no cities. Earth is a wasteland, and man is an endangered species. As the leader
Exactly.
of the evil cyclos, Turl and his race have taken over the world's natural resources and disregarded everyone and everything else. It's up to Johnny Goodboy, a
Jesus
brave
Christ.
human, to battle the cyclos and restore normalcy to the world. That sounds pretty damn good to me. I don't know.
I will say the worldview that has been presented in some of the Travolta films of just like bleak, no hope. That is kind of like Battlefield Earth is where you end up if you base your worldview
Yeah.
off of Urban Cowboy and
Mm,
you know
mm. Yeah.
maybe Look Who's Talking Now.